999. Talk to me, look what I'm in. Yeah, talk to me, look what I'm in. Yeah, talk to me, look what I'm in. Could you talk to me, look what I'm in. Yeah, talk to me, why won't you talk to me? I'm starting to feel the cold, I'm starting to feel the numb. Yeah, talk to me, why won't you talk to me? I wish I could hear rewind. Yeah, press undone. I'll keep on dialing, I'll keep on dialing. 999, 999. I'll keep on dialing, I'll keep on dialing. 999, 999. Talk to me, look what I'm in. Yeah, talk to me, look what I'm in. Yeah, talk to me, look what I'm in. Could you talk to me, look what I'm in. Yeah, talk to me, why won't you talk to me? I'm starting to feel the cold, I'm starting to feel the numb. Yeah, talk to me, why won't you talk to me? I wish I could hear rewind. Yeah, press undone. I'll keep on dialing, I'll keep on dialing. 999, 999. Believe in yourselves, dreams are made to happen. Whatever it takes, however long it takes, whatever you got going on, you keep on going. You keep on surviving and never letting go till you got it. I'll be the greatest, yeah, I'll be the greatest. I'll be the music as long as I choose it. In my back, no feel like I'll play it. I'll be the greatest, yeah, I'll be the greatest. I'll be the music as long as I choose it. In my back, no feel like I'll play it. Feel like I'll play it, I'm on the ground. Volume mute, they hear no sound. What's in my head and what will I find? Broken soul, but delusion on mind. Keeping up, what the fuck do you mean? And doing this shit as long as I live. 24/7, as long as I live. Still losing the X, yeah, legacy I won't die. Hey, nibble crashing, all out in a line. Still losing the juice, yeah, deep inside in the best. Keep on changing, 999 for the best. Drunken nights, bad ending, those times slowly fading. No time for any. I was sipping on Molly, kill my demons and I make it. Want my soul to come and naked. One day I'll scream, I made it, yeah, mama, I made it. No one really cares. I'll show them till they care. Cause I'll be the greatest. Hope all you doing good. I'm doing normal as always. Stay hydrated. Straight up. And today's Monday reaction day. First off, daily Lil Autizmo TikTok. Serious? I'm serious. Huh? How are you? Burger. Burger. Brug with the burger.
All by my hand.
Oh no, bruh, you got me fucked up. Very nice. Very nice.
Steel mold, used in forges to cast armor and weapons.
Yeah. No shit. With sticks in my ass. Oh, of course. Classic. Walter. Type shit. Hey, 2 hearts, appreciate it. Like, yeah, bro. Man, bro. Very nice. Big stepper. I got those goosebumps every time. Pause. Oh. You can get through that? One health. One health, bro. What's it, boy? Bro had 1K. Oh, it's mine now.
Check.
Oh, wow. It happened again. I knew I had a sus feeling, but it was a different character. This time it was a guy. Pause.
Man, bro.
I said it so bad. Man, bruh. Man, bro. Hey, 6 hearts, appreciate it. Like, nah, bro.
I mean, Biden clearly has the edge.
He's
Get
edging.
her off the stage. Get this.
Biden
this
is
lady off the
edging,
stage.
confirmed.
Biden.
Bye. Oh. That goes to a whole different shits. Do I have dementia? I swear it was somewhere. Yeah. Whoa. Low key you do. How'd I miss this? Dementia. That was weird. Moron. Look at the glitch. How did that even happen?
Down it goes.
How did you glitch through though? Yeah, I don't know. What the that was fuck weird. Sticks in my ass. Is this? Yeah. What the fuck is this? That is some dog shit poo poo dookie right there. Are you serious? Hey, 4 hearts, appreciate it. Like, bro, what are those like? Nah, bro. Low key obsessed with me. Like, what is this shit? Alright, what do you think about my music? 9 hearts for that 999 shit. Hey. 1 bookmark given. Ugh, featuring. I mean, it's. Huh? He's talking about, feature my dad. What? Is this guy retarded? Yeah, bro. 3 minutes, like, bro, literally, like, as soon as my shit got posted, like, 3 minutes ago, bro already jumped onto my, like, comments. Like, nah. They had to be chronically, like, on TikTok. That is sad. That's fucking sad. But let's start with the first reaction link. I have a backup reacting as well, just in case, cause I remember this shit was weird as fuck. Just in case. Called you short. Brother, it's not that deep. Honestly, I would love to be short. That means there are more taller females for me. Facts. Honestly, if anything, that's a compliment. I love my tall queens, man. Straight up. Huh? Madness Combat. Probably Nexus. Sheriff cosplay. Huh? Dog got a confidence boost. What are his comments? Bro in 2015 minding his business when I decide to airdrop 49 terabyte zip bomb. He's Neuralink. That's not even femboy. That is some weeb shit. Even worse.
Holy shamo.
I'm sorry, I can't get out of bed.
There's a bed under there. Can you walk at all?
I haven't walked in 5 years.
Bro, what is
Strap
this?
a rocket ship on this guy. We'll get him
Oh
out.
wait, I think I've seen this W movie.
We can do this. People with cars. It's adrenaline, you know?
Well, cars, this guy's more like a freaking minivan.
Firefighters give this fat guy a pep talk.
If she survived the birthing process,
TTS.
nothing's gonna
What the fuck is this TTS? Fuck. What was Morgan Freeman wanna be
take her down.
Come on, just
Hello.
grab a side check. Come on.
Get him. What are we gonna do?
Come on. We can't get this.
Come on, let me chop him up. We'll take him down in pieces.
Come on.
I'm kidding you. All right, all right.
Just grab the back of our coat.
Hey, did you start this fire by lighting one of your farts? That's funny.
The firefighters are ready to drag the fat man and take him with them.
Oh really? Cause I couldn't figure that out on my own. Actually, stream have madness. Oh no, I have some backup as well. We'll see.
I'm running, Mama. I'm running like the wind.
Fatties are pressed against Chuck's face.
Chucky, all right?
Yep, queso.
Oh, my God. Oh, sweet Lord. Broccoli. Oh, my God.
Please save me. Those two. Yeah, they're my heroes. I like you. I love you.
Oh wait, turn the audio down, cause that shit was low. Don't wanna get ear raped. Hold on, bro. The voice actor. Their character. Voice actor. Their character. Huh. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Voice actor. I mean, yeah. Their character. Voice actor. Character. Voice actor. Character. Voice actor. Character. Alright. That was kind of interesting.
Today I'm going to be drinking the Grimace Shake for Grimace's 53rd birthday, guys. Even though McDonald's isn't celebrating Grimace's birthday. They're not. I had to make this Grimace Shake from scratch because McDonald's... He's back! Grimace! This Grimace Shake from scratch because McDonald's, they are not celebrating his birthday. So how dare McDonald's do that? McDonald's, that's horrible. Like, that's bad. You should celebrate Grimace's birthday. How could you forget to celebrate Grimace's birthday? How could you forget to celebrate Grimace's birthday? Anyways, guys, I'm going to be drinking this for Grimace's birthday. Happy birthday, Grimace. And, guys, make sure you celebrate Grimace's birthday. Let's try it. Yeah, guys, you know how the Grimace Shake tastes. Tastes pretty good. Like I said, guys, McDonald's, they are not celebrating Grimace's birthday. And how dare they not celebrate his birthday? Anyways, like I said, guys, happy birthday to Grimace. Anyways, guys, happy birthday to Grimace. He's back.
The things that people are willing to do. Is it evil? I guess. Serbia's down bad, bro. What the fuck? Hell nah.
Иди нахуй, долбоёб! Торги майн, джау, джау! Кункай чунхо! Спердалай, глупак! Иди нахуй, дурню!
That's kind of cool. Okay. Ukrainian sounded the closest. Interesting.
Wait a minute. Who are...
What?
Hi.
Nah, that looks so weird. What the fuck? This is AI, right? It has to be.
Doesn't feel good.
The way they just move away. What? Bro just turned to what? Turned to a food tray. Turned into a food tray. That's crazy.
Doesn't feel good. Ouch! Oh, hi.
That looks cursed.
Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Your heart being a pirate is a right to be. Do what you want.
Oh,
Pirate is free. You are a pirate. You are a pirate.
I guess.
We got us a
Who even watching Netflix? Oh no. Wait, what?
Oh no, I hope I don't fall.
Bro turned white. Oh hell no. What the fuck? Racist AI.
Ah! Stop! I could have dropped my croissant.
What? That was trippy. This guy again. Metal can thing. Kettle, you mean? Yeah. Alright. Damn. Same exact one, huh? He might be him. Trending for years,
How
yeah.
to make iVines. First, take a screenshot of the last frame of the vid you want to use. If it's from TikTok, you can use a watermark remover site, but for this I am not. Next, look up lumalabs.io. You might also need to sign in to use it. Add the photo you want to use. Describe what you would want to happen. Click the send arrow button. You might need to wait a few minutes. Finally, save the video once it's done and add it to the original video with a video editor.
Didn't want to show the last... Man. Should have showed what happened. Butterfly effect isn't real. A Turkish guy dancing. Downfall of a whole generation. Nah. Facts. Fuck was that? Low-key kind of scared me. Wait. Did the original one he danced to the Skibidi song? I thought he danced to a different song. I might have dementia. What? Oh no. Who's that?
Cartoon Network is about to go through a golden age of animation as it's starting to bring back all of its popular properties. And with this news being announced, there's going to be a lot of positives and negatives, so let's go over it. Because it was announced that Adventure Time is not only going to get a prequel series, but also a movie. And Regular Show is going to be getting a continuation with new characters. And going along with this, The Amazing World of Gumball is also getting a continuation with Season 7. And obviously, this is fantastic news because these are some of the most popular cartoons that Cartoon Network has come out with. These cartoons are a part of my childhood, and it's something that will always be very special to me, and to be able to watch new content of them as an adult is going to be such an amazing experience. And let's be honest, if the Regular Show and Adventure Time reboots are successful, this is going to mean that other cartoons that may have been axed earlier could also get new reboots. But although this is good news, I do think that it could have a negative effect on new original cartoons, because let's be honest, it's going to be really hard to compete with these nostalgic cartoons. So I hope that Cartoon Network is able to find a good balance between the original and the reboot. But of course, I would love to hear your guys' opinions about this down below in the comments.
Alright. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Oh wow. It's so hot that the car plastic is melting. Oof.
Assalamualaikum. Patata. Patata, patata, patata. Patata, 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 patata.
Patata,
patata.
Facts. Huh? Nah. Can't be cool. Way low-key true. No, you had to open up, bro.
A 101-year-old Russian veteran, enraged by being denied permission to join the Russian-Ukrainian front, scolded Putin like a child. In the Hall of St. Catherine at the Kremlin in Moscow, Russian President Putin was awarding medals to those with outstanding achievements. This time, the recipient was particularly special, a 101-year-old resistance veteran. After Putin pinned the medal on his chest, the elderly man seemed to want to say something. Seeing this, Putin invited him to the podium. When Salikov stood at the podium, instead of thanking the nation...
GG, he's gonna put in the jail cell. RIP, bro. Gonna die in the jail cell.
...or Putin like other recipients, he directly criticized Putin. This not only stunned the audience, but also nearly reduced the usually stern Putin to looking like a child being unjustly scolded. The reason for this outburst was that a few days earlier, the elderly man had expressed his desire to return to the Russian-Ukrainian front. Upon hearing that the front line was facing difficulties, he had sought to re-enlist. However, he was informed that individuals over 60 years old were not allowed in the Special Operations Zone in Ukraine. This regulation infuriated him, as he believed that despite being 101 years old, he was still healthy and should not waste time at home, but rather serve his country at the front. His unwavering spirit was not only respected by Putin, but also warmly applauded by the audience. At the end of his speech, he even pointed at Putin and said, "Let me go to the front. A veteran can be as strong as two young men."
Yeah, I don't know about that, bro. You're 101 years old. Huh? Okay. Thanks. That's horrible, bro.
Oi.
India made the boys, yeah. Huh? Hey, yo? What? Nah, she whole, bro. She for the streets. She for the streets, bro. Oh, hell no. We need girlfriends. Okay. I mean, yeah, we do. Nah, but that cat, nah. She a hoe.
And say up.
I mean.
Shut up, Harry.
Motherfucker!
Come back down this instant. I like bitching your old girl. It's a lumber. Cristiano Ronaldo, Zooey. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V
That glass of water. Turn it to rum. I actually managed to read tea yesterday. Before.
I'm a black man.
Yeah, I already seen the full If I Saw Speed was in Harry Potter. But yeah. I showed the meat to make you feel complete. High speed to be active. Bro's Riz.
I got a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Brag. How me and bro will look at each other when we realize that if his kids made kids with my kids, it would basically merge both their families into one and we'd have the same grandkids. I guess. You'd be brothers-in-law. Ah, nostalgia. The fucking worm game low-key gave me nightmares. And you could just consume people and animals. You gain their powers. That gave me nightmares. Yeah, Visitor. When I was a kid.
English or Spanish? Espanol! Si te mueves, eres gay.
You got brag.
All remaining systems will bow to the fire.
Sure. Someone's dog dies on my episode.
And we'll remember this as the last day of the Republic.
Oh shit. Wait, not bad actually. Flights.
Alistuu oma ihale. Proovi vastupandamatut uut maitset.
Fanta's ass.
head tööd? Avasta uus Oral-B Pro Expert. Tavalised hambapastad kaitsevad. Oral-B kaitseb ulatuslikumalt. Mitte ainult bakteriaalse hambakattuga võideldes, vaid ka aidates ennetada selle taastekkimist. 24-tunniseks kaitseks.
Yeah, it was made by the Germans.
Oral-B Pro Expert Advanced, mis aitab peatada probleemid enne, kui need algavad.
First Bulgarian Empire. The First Bulgarian Empire, established in the late 7th century, was a powerful state in southeastern Europe. Founded by Khan Asparuh, it emerged in the wake of the collapse of the Byzantine Empire's control over the region. The Bulgars, a Turkic people, were joined by Slavic tribes in forming this empire. It reached its zenith under Khan Krum in the 9th century, expanding its territory and exerting influence over neighboring regions. The adoption of Christianity in 864 further strengthened its ties with Byzantium. However, internal strife and external pressure from Byzantium and the emerging Kievan Rus eventually led to its decline by the late 10th century, ultimately falling under Byzantine control. The Hunnic Empire. The Hunnic Empire, also known as the Hunnic Confederation, or simply the Huns, was a nomadic empire that emerged in the 4th century AD on the Eurasian steppe. Led by powerful leaders such as Attila, the Huns rose to prominence by uniting various nomadic tribes under their rule and expanding their influence across a vast territory stretching from Eastern Europe to Central Asia. The Huns, led by Attila, were feared for their skilled horse archers and rapid military mobilization. They posed a major threat to both the Eastern and Western Roman empires, conducting devastating campaigns in the 5th century AD. However, despite their military successes, the Hunnic Empire was relatively short-lived. After the death of Attila in 453 AD, the empire quickly fragmented due to internal power struggles and external pressures from neighboring peoples. The Huns gradually faded from history, with their once formidable empire disintegrating within a few decades of Attila's death. Austro-Hungarian Empire. The Austro-Hungarian Empire, officially known as the Dual Monarchy of Austria-Hungary, was a multi-ethnic empire in Central Europe that existed from 1867 to 1918. It was formed when the Austro-Hungarian Compromise of 1867 granted significant autonomy to the Kingdom of Hungary within the empire, creating a dual monarchy with separate governments and parliaments for Austria and Hungary, while sharing a common monarch, army, and foreign policy. The empire was comprised of a diverse array of ethnic groups, including Austrians, Hungarians, Czechs, Slovaks, Poles, Ukrainians, Croats, Serbs, Romanians, Italians, and others. However, tensions between the various ethnic groups, exacerbated by nationalist movements, contributed to the empire's eventual dissolution following World War I. The Polish Empire. The Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, often termed the Polish Empire, was a significant power in 16th and 17th century Europe. Established in 1569 through the Union of Lublin, it united the Kingdom of Poland and the Grand Duchy of Lithuania into a vast state stretching from the Baltic Sea to the Black Sea. The Commonwealth's political system was also distinctive. It had a relatively decentralized government with a weak monarchy, as the king's powers were limited by the nobility, who held significant influence through the parliament. Despite its strengths, internal strife and external pressures led to its gradual decline. The Commonwealth faced constant threats from neighboring powers such as Russia, Sweden, and the Ottoman Empire. Additionally, internal divisions and conflicts between the nobility weakened its ability to respond effectively to these external challenges. However, the spirit of Polish nationalism and aspirations for independence persisted to the re-establishment of Poland as a sovereign state in 1918, after World War I and the collapse of the partitioning empires. Aztec Empire. The Aztec Empire, also called the Mexica Empire, thrived in Mesoamerica from the 14th to the 16th centuries.
It's so small.
It was a vast and intricate society centered in present-day Mexico City. The Aztecs founded their capital, Tenochtitlan, on an island in Lake Texcoco. Renowned for their advanced agricultural methods, intricate social structure, stunning architecture, and elaborate religious ceremonies, often involving human sacrifice, the Aztecs left a significant cultural legacy. However, their empire met its demise when Spanish conquistadors, led
I thought empires are supposed to be like huge as shit.
by Hernán Cortés, conquered Tenochtitlan in 1521, marking the end of Aztec dominance in the region. Abbasid Caliphate. The Abbasid Caliphate was one of the most influential Islamic dynasties, ruling from 750 to 1258 CE. It's known for its golden age of Islamic civilization, marked by advancements in science, art, and philosophy. The Caliphate was founded by Abu al-Abbas al-Safa. After overthrowing the Umayyad Caliphate, under the Abbasids, Baghdad became the capital and a center of learning. They promoted translation of Greek, Persian, and Indian texts, fostering intellectual growth. However, internal strife, external invasions, and the rise of regional powers led to its decline by the 10th century. The Mongol invasion in 1258 marked the end of the Abbasid Caliphate. Ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt, a civilization born along the Nile, flourished for millennia. Its legacy encompasses pharaohs, pyramids, and hieroglyphs. From the unification under Narmer to the conquest by Alexander the Great, Egypt's history spans over 3,000 years. Monuments like the Great Pyramid of Giza and the Sphinx stand as enduring symbols of its greatness. Hieroglyphs, a complex writing system, documented their beliefs, rituals, and daily life. Religion played a central role, with gods like Ra, Isis, and Osiris shaping their worldview. The society was structured, with pharaohs ruling as god-kings, priests managing rituals, and artisans crafting wonders.
Old Spice 3 ühes dušikeel. Parfüümi kvaliteediga.
And I can't skip.
The Nile River was vital, providing
Lots of people, even an organization. What?
fertile land for agriculture and transportation. Despite its splendor, Egypt faced invasions, internal strife, and decline. The Ptolemaic period saw Greek influence, leading to Cleopatra's reign. Ultimately, Egypt fell to Roman conquest in 30 BC, marking the end of an epoch. Ancient Greece. The ancient Greece stands as a beacon of human achievement, its rich tapestry woven with tales of valor, intellect, and innovation. Emerging around the 8th century BC, it burgeoned into a cradle of democracy, nurturing the ideals of citizenship, governance, and individual liberty in city-states like Athens, Sparta, and Corinth. At its zenith, Athens, the epitome of democratic governance, flourished under the leadership of statesmen like Pericles, fostering a cultural renaissance that birthed philosophy, literature, and art. The Acropolis, adorned with the majestic Parthenon, stood as a testament to human ingenuity, while theaters hosted the timeless dramas of Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides, exploring the depths of the human condition. Meanwhile, Sparta forged its own path, epitomizing militaristic prowess and discipline. Its legendary warriors, trained from childhood in the art of war, defended their homeland fiercely, epitomized in the stand against the Persian invasion at Thermopylae. Yet, amidst the glory, ancient Greece grappled with internal strife and external threats. The Inca Empire. The Inca Empire was the largest empire in pre-Columbian America, stretching along the western coast of South America from present-day Colombia to Chile. It was founded around 1438 and lasted until the Spanish conquest in the 16th century. The Inca civilization flourished due to advanced engineering, such as their extensive road network and a sophisticated administrative system. They're best known for their remarkable stone masonry, including the famous site of Machu Picchu and their system of communication, which relied on the quipu, a series of knotted strings used for record keeping. The empire was characterized by its centralized government, with the ruler, known as the Sapa Inca, considered both a political and religious leader. The Inca Empire fell to Spanish conquistadors led by Francisco Pizarro in 1533, primarily due to factors such as European diseases, internal rebellions, and superior Spanish military technology. The Roman Empire. The Roman Empire, originating in 27 BCE, was a powerful ancient state centered around Rome. It expanded through military conquests and became a hub of culture, law, and engineering. Notable emperors include Augustus, Nero, and Marcus Aurelius. The empire faced decline due to economic issues, invasions, and internal strife, leading to its eventual fall in 476 CE, marking the end of ancient Rome. The Russian Empire. The Russian Empire was a vast historical state that existed from the late 17th century until the Russian Revolution in 1917. It began with the reign of Peter the Great and expanded to become one of the largest empires, covering Eastern Europe, Northern Asia, and Alaska. The empire played a significant role in European geopolitics and global affairs. It went through periods of modernization and cultural growth, but faced internal challenges and eventual collapse during the revolutions of 1917, leading to the establishment of the Soviet Union. The Spanish Empire. The Spanish Empire was a major global power from the late 15th to the 19th century, with its peak during the 16th and 17th centuries. Spain's exploration.
Zero sugar. Tastes like diabetes. Hell no. And we get gambling. Nice.
Exploration and conquests led to an empire that spanned the Americas, parts of Asia, Africa, and the Pacific. Famous for figures like Christopher Columbus and
Pepsi's a
Hernan Cortez.
copycat. Nah, Pepsi on top, bro. Here we go again, bro.
Spain amassed wealth from colonies through activities like gold and silver mining. However, internal issues, conflicts, and changing global dynamics.
Pepsi literally tastes better. If you blindfold, you taste Coke and Pepsi, you would like Pepsi more.
Contributed to the decline of the empire, marked by the loss of territories and influence over time. The Second French Colonial Empire. The Second French Colonial Empire refers to France's overseas possessions from the mid-19th century to the mid-20th century. It included territories in...
It is not same. It literally, it's different. Tastes way better.
Africa, Asia, the Caribbean, and the Pacific. France expanded its empire during the scramble for Africa and established colonies in Southeast Asia. Notable possessions included French Indochina, Algeria, and various Pacific islands. The empire faced challenges during World War II and eventually underwent decolonization in the mid-20th century, as many territories gained independence. The German Colonial Empire. The German Colonial Empire, established in the late 19th century,
They really didn't
included
have
territories
many.
in Africa, Asia, and the Pacific, marking Germany's late entry into imperial competition.
Yeah.
Notable colonies were German East Africa, German Southwest Africa, and Samoa. Facing challenges during World War I, Germany lost its colonies as part of the Treaty of Versailles in 1919. This marked the end of its colonial ventures, with former territories distributed among the Allied powers. And of course, after years, the Austrian painter appeared. The British Empire. The British Empire was a vast historical empire that existed from the 16th to the mid-20th century. It originated with overseas exploration, trade, and colonization by England.
That's
and
crazy.
At its height, the empire spanned continents, including territories in North America, Africa, Asia, the Caribbean, and the Pacific. The British Empire played a significant role in global history, shaping cultures, economies, and political systems. But over time, decolonization led to the empire's decline, with many former colonies gaining independence. The Macedonian Empire. The Macedonian Empire, led by Alexander the Great, existed from 336 to 323 BCE. Alexander, a skilled military commander, rapidly conquered a vast empire stretching from Greece to Egypt, Persia, and parts of India. His conquest spread Hellenistic culture and knowledge, but after Alexander's death, his empire fragmented into smaller states led by his generals, marking the end of the Macedonian Empire. The Byzantine Empire. The Byzantine Empire, originating in 330 AD and lasting until 1453, was the continuation of the Eastern Roman Empire with its capital at Byzantium, later known as Constantinople. Established by Emperor Constantine the Great, it became a cultural and religious center. The Byzantines faced numerous challenges, including invasions by various forces, and played a crucial role in the spread of Christianity. The Great Schism in 1054 marked a split between the Eastern Orthodox and Roman Catholic churches. Eventually, the empire succumbed to the Ottoman Turks in 1453, leading to the end of the medieval period. The Second Portuguese Empire. The Second Portuguese Empire refers to Portugal's global influence from the 15th to the 20th century. It emerged after the Age of Exploration, marked by explorers like Vasco da Gama and Pedro Álvares Cabral. Portugal established trade routes, colonies, and a vast maritime network reaching Africa, Asia, and the Americas. The empire declined due to economic challenges and conflicts, with the formal dissolution of its last overseas territory in 2002. The Danish Empire. During the 17th century, the Danish Empire emerged as a formidable maritime power, extending its reach across Europe, the Americas, Africa, and Asia. Strengthened by a formidable navy, Denmark-Norway held territories including Greenland and parts of India. However, as the 19th century unfolded, the empire faced setbacks through territorial losses and conflicts, prompting a shift in focus. Denmark adapted to changing times, transforming into a constitutional monarchy and gradually relinquishing its imperial aspirations. The Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman Empire, founded around 1299, was a major Islamic state that spanned Southeast Europe, Western Asia, and North Africa. It reached its peak under Suleiman the Magnificent in the 16th century. Known for religious tolerance and military strength, the Ottomans lasted until World War I, when the empire dissolved. The Republic of Turkey, led by Mustafa Kemal Ataturk, emerged from its ashes in 1923. The Italian Empire. The Italian Empire, spanning the late 19th to mid-20th century, saw Italy pursuing colonial ambitions in Africa and briefly in the Middle East. Notable events include the conquest of Libya and Ethiopia. However, Italy faced international criticism and military setbacks, notably the defeat in the Battle of Adwa in 1896. The empire's demise came with Italy's defeat in World War II in 1943, leading to the dismantling of its colonial holdings and marking the end of its imperial aspirations. The Nazi Germany. Nazi Germany, under the leadership of the Austrian painter from 1933 to 1945, was a totalitarian state that aimed at establishing a pure Aryan authoritarian empire. Fueled by extreme nationalism, the regime aggressively expanded through territorial conquests, triggering the devastating
Old Spice, parfüümi kvaliteediga deodorant. Lõhnatervitus mehe ikka.
conflict of World War II. The regime's control extended through strict censorship, propaganda, and oppressive policies. However, military defeats and the Allied forces' advancement led to the eventual downfall of the Nazi Germany in 1945. The Soviet Union. The Soviet Union, or USSR, was a vast socialist state that spanned from Eastern Europe to Asia. It emerged after the Russian Revolution of 1917, which saw the Bolsheviks, led by Vladimir Lenin, seize power and establish a communist regime. The Soviet government implemented a planned economy, where the state controlled all major industries and resources. This centralized control aimed to achieve rapid industrialization and build a classless society. The Cold War rivalry between the Soviet Union and the United States dominated global politics from the late 1940s to the early 1990s. This ideological and geopolitical struggle led to proxy wars, espionage, and the arms race, including the space race. Internally, the Soviet Union struggled with ethnic tensions and economic inefficiencies, exacerbated by a rigid bureaucratic system and lack of political freedoms. Attempts at reform, like Nikita Khrushchev's de-Stalinization efforts in the 1950s and 1960s, and Mikhail Gorbachev's policies of glasnost, openness, and perestroika, restructuring in the 1980s, ultimately contributed to the unraveling of the Soviet system. In 1991, amid growing political unrest, economic turmoil, and nationalist movements in its constituent republics, the Soviet Union collapsed. Its dissolution marked the end of the Cold War era and the emergence of independent states in its former territories. The Napoleonic Empire. The Napoleonic Empire, also known as the French Empire, was established by Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon rose to power rapidly, becoming first consul of France in 1799 and later declaring himself emperor in 1804. His empire encompassed much of continental Europe at its height, including France, Belgium, the Netherlands, Italy, Spain, parts of Germany, Poland, and various satellite states. His conquests were characterized by swift military victories and the implementation of revolutionary ideas. Napoleon's rule brought about significant political, legal, and social reforms, collectively known as the Napoleonic Code, which influenced legal systems across Europe and beyond. However, Napoleon's expansionist policies and military campaigns sparked widespread conflict across Europe. He faced coalitions of European powers determined to halt his expansion, leading to a series of wars known as the Napoleonic Wars. Despite early military successes, Napoleon's empire began to unravel after his disastrous invasion of Russia in 1812 and subsequent defeats in battles such as Leipzig and Waterloo. He was exiled to the island of Elba in 1814 after his first abdication, but briefly returned to power during the 100 Days in 1815 before being defeated at the Battle of Waterloo, which led to the fall of his empire. The Holy Roman Empire. The Holy Roman Empire was a complex political entity that evolved over centuries. It originated from the Carolingian Empire under Charlemagne in the 8th and 9th centuries. After Charlemagne's death, his empire was divided among his heirs, leading to a period of fragmentation in Europe. In 962 AD, Otto I was crowned as the first Holy Roman Emperor by Pope John XII, marking the beginning of the Holy Roman Empire in its recognized form. Throughout its history, the Holy Roman Empire faced challenges from external threats, such as invasions by the Mongols and Ottomans, as well as internal conflicts among its rulers and territorial disputes among its constituent states. Despite these challenges, the empire persisted for over a millennium, adapting to changing political and social dynamics in Europe. The Holy Roman Empire reached its zenith under Emperor Charles V in the 16th century, when it controlled vast territories across Europe, including Spain, the Netherlands, Italy, and parts of Germany. However, the empire's power began to decline in the following centuries due to religious conflicts such as the Protestant Reformation, as well as geopolitical shifts and the rise of nation-states. Bulgarian Empire. The first Bulgarian Empire, established in the late 7th century, was a powerful state in southeastern Europe. Founded by Khan Asparuh, it emerged in the wake of the collapse of the Byzantine Empire's control over the region. The Bulgars, a Turkic people, were joined by Slavic tribes in forming this empire. It reached its zenith under Khan Krum in the 9th century, expanding its territory and exerting influence over neighboring regions. The adoption of Christianity eventually Austro-Hungarian Empire. The Austro-Hungarian Empire in Central Hungarian, a common monarch, Austrats groups, significant power in 60s.
Same story.
And the spirits of the ancient Greece stands as
Same story.
Pericles, the Acropolis, exploring the depths of the human condition. Meanwhile, Sparta forged its own path, epitomizing militaristic prowess and discipline.
I see.
Unistad tervematest juustest? Proovi
Two unskippable ads?
5000 proove nutripärliga.
Sniper trap. The sniper intentionally shoots to wound instead of killing an enemy combatant, with the end goal of drawing more enemy units into the field of fire so the sniper can fire on them as they provide aid. Salvo. This technique's goal is to surprise the enemy and defeat him as quickly as possible to avoid his response. It's done by shooting the first shot with every cannon at the same time, and it's particularly good in water combat between ships because it also helps with setting the firing range since multiple splashes are more visible than a single one. It was mostly practiced during World War I and World War II since cruise missiles are now more commonly used. Hull down position. The tank would have to get on the backslope of a hill or use covers to expose as little of it as possible. This would make it possible for the barrel to be the only part visible to the enemy. It is still used in modern times, but it does have some cons. This technique is not fit for every terrain type, especially planes. The tanks have to have a great enough negative elevation, and they have to remain in the same position to not expose themselves. If the tank wants to go from defense to attack, it'd have a bad position as it would be looking upwards and exposing its underpart, which is usually the most vulnerable part. Creeping barrage. This technique consists in a gradual advance of artillery fire in order to provide cover for the infantry pushing forward towards the enemy trenches. It's better than using artillery directly on trenches. Since most of the time they were resistant to it, defenders could easily be replaced and barbed wires were left unharmed. However, it's pretty dangerous, as it needs coordination between infantry and artillery to avoid explosions too close to the infantry. Blitzkrieg.
So trenches,
this technique was famously used by the Germans during World War II, and it consists of a rapid, overwhelming, and dense force concentration in an arrow shape, with mechanized and motorized infantry and armored at the top, with the intent of not attacking the actual front line, but breaking through it. They also used artillery and close air support. One of the biggest pros of this technique is that it unbalances the enemy by continuously changing front lines. Foxholes. It's a hole where two infantry are positioned to cover and stay when enemies are too near, thanks to camouflage applied to the opening. This technique is said to have been originally created to combat blitzkrieg. There were some variations of this. For example, Germans had turrets on them, and the Japanese were better concealed thanks to the limited space, which permitted only one infantry unit to get into it, making it more effective for ambushes than cover. Recon by fire. Firing on likely enemy positions to see if they react, with the goal of confirming their position or absence. Single envelopment. One decoy division attacks the front, while another one goes into the enemy's back from the sides and stops his reinforcements' communications or shoots them from the back. Pincer movement. When the enemy does a frontal assault, the central units remain in the center, while the two wings move outside and go into the enemy's side, making him fight the battle on two fronts and eventually encircling him. Oblique order. This is another flank tactic, where one part of the army focuses on one side, while the other slowly moves in an oblique way to break through the enemy line thanks to force concentration. Feigned retreat. Pretending to retreat to draw in the enemy in a vulnerable position. It frequently turns into a real retreat because undisciplined troops are likely to lose coherence and retreat for real. Inverted wedge. The weak center retreats slowly under the pressure of the enemies, while the wings push forward to try to encircle the enemy. Great responsibility is placed on the wings here. Crossing the T. A line of warships crosses in front of a line of enemy ships. This makes every horizontal warship able to shoot the vertical ships with every gun, while the vertical ships can only attack with their front guns. Bounding overwatch. It's an alternating movement tactic that helps units go forward when they are under fire. This splits the team into two parts, one that provides overwatch and one that maneuvers. When the moving part of the team gets to its destination, they stop and start using suppressive fire to cover the other part, which starts moving and so on. Ambush. It's a surprise attack made by hidden units that wait for favorable positions or conditions to start attacking. Skirmishing. Skirmishers are troops placed in front of the main body of units that stay in a very spread out line and harass the enemy by engaging in small and sporadic combat to delay their movement, disrupt their attack, or weaken their morale. Trench raiding. Mainly used in World War I, it consisted of making small-scale nighttime surprise attacks on enemy trenches. They usually creeped up slowly on the sentries, guarding a small sector of the trench line, killed them as quietly as possible, and threw grenades into the dugouts where the enemies would sleep.
Yeah, grenade
This
is
was
real
also
quiet.
used to capture or disable high-value equipment, gather intelligence by seizing documents, etc. The returning raiders risked friendly fire, so they usually had a password system to identify themselves. Swarming. This tactic is used to overwhelm a main target's defenses by attacking with multiple autonomous units. It's mainly used in asymmetric warfare, where one side has much less capacity or size,
Just
and
say
it
everyone
confuses
is
the
your
enemy
favorite,
thanks to
bro.
irregular attacks, which usually happen from multiple positions.
At this
Flying
point.
wedge. It's a body of units that moves forward in a triangular formation. It was more commonly used in ancient times, when melee combat was the main focus, but it's still used now thanks to the great situational awareness and visibility it provides. It's also often used by police riot squads. Defeat in detail. It's most useful against a more numerous enemy, and it consists of dividing your force into smaller parts, which makes the enemy divide his forces as well, and then bringing a large portion of your force to fight against small enemy units in sequence, rather than in one large combat against the bulk of the enemy's divisions all at once. Air interdiction. Bombing strategic points, which don't pose an immediate threat but change the course of the war. A distinction must be made between tactical and strategic air interdiction. Tactical air interdiction is meant to affect events rapidly or immediately, for example, by bombing supplies en route to the active battle area. Strategic air interdiction focuses on longer-term benefits and usually targets bridges, streets, etc. This is different from strategic bombing, which is unrelated to ground operations. Siege. Surrounding an enemy city or fortress in order to block its supplies and escaping enemy.
Old Spice, dezodorant z parfemske kvalitete. Domiriši u muževnost.
Enemy troops with the goal of forcing them to surrender because of low supplies or attacking them with a well-prepared assault. When the soldiers build a line of fortifications around a besieged city, it's called a contravallation. When they build a second line of fortifications facing away from the enemy's fort to protect themselves from the fort's allies, it's called a circumvallation. Mouse
Circumcision.
Open streets are very risky for infantry units since they sometimes don't provide sufficient cover, so they blast through walls to get into nearby rooms or buildings. Air assault. Using aircraft, such as helicopters, to get infantry behind the enemy lines and attack them from behind. It's the new vertical version of the other envelopment tactics. Tank descent. It consists of infantry units sitting on top of a tank and dismounting to fight on foot only in the final phase of the assault. They don't just use the tank as a transportation method, they protect it against anti-tank weapons. Shoot and scoot. It's the artillery tactic of shooting at a target and immediately moving from the firing position to avoid counterattacks. Marching fire. It's a form of suppressive fire, where a group of walking infantry units keep firing to make the enemy hide behind cover, often with the final goal of getting closer to him and engaging in close combat. Center peel. It's a retreat technique used in modern-day infantry, often when small groups of infantry need to get away from a bigger enemy force. It's kind of similar to the bounding Overwatch technique, defense in depth. This strategy seeks to delay rather than prevent the advance of an attacker, relying on the tendency of an attack to lose momentum over a period of time or as it covers a larger area. Once the attacker is forced to spread out to cover a larger area, the defenders can counterattack, having to fight against smaller separated units. Scorched earth. It involves retreating and destroying anything that the enemy might need, like food sources and transportation. It was famously used by Russia against Germany in the Second World War, supported by the size of Russian territory and the freezing cold winter. Shout out to these guys who support my channel through Patreon. And also, if you want to discuss this video or suggest
your favorite. Alright, bro. War is bad, okay?
That enabled armies to move so far so rapidly. The secret lay in the organization of the striking spearhead. Armored forces came first, closely followed by motorized divisions, which peeled off forming solid walls. And through the corridor thus formed raced the supply trucks to feed the ever-lengthening column. It was obvious that if the Allies...
Why did the Sith absolutely hate purple lightsabers? And it wasn't because they didn't like the color, but something that angered them deep within. See, true Sith who fully embraced the dark side had the color of their lightsaber as a striking hot red, and this was seen as the true lightsaber color of the Sith. But there have been outliers like Darth Revan who wielded a purple lightsaber, which made the Sith really, really mad, because the color purple meant that there was a balance with the light and dark side of the Force being used, and the Sith hated that because they saw a person who was using both the light and the dark, not a true pure Sith. They also didn't like Jedi who used a purple lightsaber either, because they thought these Jedi were cheating using the dark powers but not fully falling completely to the dark side.
So they were jealous. They were using Bofa. His father in Germany.
These are the fastest firing weapons in human history. At number 4 we have the M61 Vulcan. This is used in the Phalanx
Sounds
close-in
like me
weapon
when I
system
do diarrhea.
with a fire rate of 4,500 rounds per minute. And the F-16 with a 6,000 round per minute fire rate. At number 3 we have the AK-630 M12. This is a Russian close-in weapon system with two 630mm barreled rotary cannons. As a result, this thing has a balmy fire rate of 10,000 rounds per minute. That sounds like this.
Oh yeah.
At number 2 we have Dillon Precision's
Crazy
quad
diarrhea.
minigun system. But if you want to see that, check out the video down below.
No.
Well, boys, it's Friday night. We got paid, and the truck's not broken. This is gonna be a good time.
Hell yeah, it is. Where are we going? Silky Milkers?
Oh man, I don't think we can go there again. You know what I'm saying?
So where are we going, Hank? Better not be that ice cream stand again. You're taking us to get ice cream, aren't you? Ice cream. It's always ice
What's
cream.
wrong with ice cream?
Ice cream, ice cream. Every time. I could have pulled a better thing to do right out of my...
Oh. Stop complaining. Facts. Disgusting drink. Zero sugar as well. Make it 100 times disgusting. Thanks. And gamble ad.
The Papa's Game series has been a beloved collection of flash games for millions of
nostalgia.
players since the mid-2000s. Yet for years, no...
Okay, and you're still drinking a soda. Why drink a soda that tastes like shit? Rather drink a soda that actually tastes good. I don't see any point of drinking zero sugar or fucking chemical made sugar. You're drinking soda. It's still soda. Fuck you mean you can be healthy? Yeah, it's literally a scam. You're better off drinking actual soda, not fucking zero sugar. Less harm. There's no point of drinking zero sugar. You're still drinking soda. Fuck you mean less harm. It literally has worse chemicals than sugar. Yeah, probably.
Nobody's tried to figure out how or...
Plus, it tastes like shit. I don't know, why would someone drink that, bro?
Why these games have the major events they do. Through over a decade of games, I believe that I have found an inescapable rabbit hole of plot that all trickles down into an ever-growing corrupt monopoly led by Papa Louie, a criminal mastermind who single-handedly took control of his country to his benefit. In this universe, he is either the most dangerous man alive or the most oblivious. This series takes place in the fictional world called the Flipverse. Now, the Flipverse is a landmass of unknown size, yet it's large enough to have at least 3 time zones. I was initially considering the idea of the map being 1,000 by 1,000 miles. The island is definitely large
like
enough for a modernized
Australia.
society with multiple towns, as every game tends to be in a different major location. A more similar comparison would be the largest island of Hawaii, for example, which would be slightly larger than 10,000 square miles. Also, assuming that the release date of each game is considered the point that the opening cutscene plays at each game, we can assume that at some point, likely years before the first...
Really? What? It tastes same? No shot, you just say that.
Game. In the town of Tastyville, Papa Louie opens a pizzeria. He names this pizzeria Papa's Pizzeria. At some point, Papa Louie decides to host a free pizza day, like the nice guy he is, which leads us to November 6, 2006. Free pizza day has arrived. It's pretty nice of him to do this for the community, but Louie
In the end, all sodas suck? Nah. Sodas, bro, I love sodas. In terms of health, yeah. I mean, facts. That's why I'm drinking water. Straight up. Except the price.
To make up for it. And as a result, Louie makes sentient pizzas on accident. And as punishment, Louie, Roy, and over a dozen innocent customers are sent to Munchmore, a hell dimension which forces Louie to save all of his customers. At the end of this adventure, it's actually revealed that a sentient and evil onion named Sarge created the enemies with evil pepper in order to ruin Free Pizza Day for his mischievous reasons. Papa Louie then beats Sarge
I never really
and then
played
actually
the
gives out the
platform
free
game.
pizzas, as promised at the start of the game. Louie is praised and probably regarded as a hero, which would definitely lead to the rise of his power. But canonically, his flip deck card. By the way, there's like a card series for like every character in these games. Papa Louie's reads, he's a lovable Italian chef who got his start selling delicious pizzas. He has a legion of fanatic customers who are willing to try anything Papa Louie has to offer, whether it's free pizza parties or the keys to his latest restaurant.
You're not that guy,
Papa
pal, trust me.
Louie's
You're
always
not that
trying to
guy.
reward his customers. The worst thing he does in this series is probably 9 months later. In August 7th, 2007, Louie basically gives Roy a card and says, okay, good luck, bozo, and abandons him to solo the entire restaurant along with every single responsibility it holds for an undetermined amount of time. This includes cooking, serving, being in charge of the front, and probably pizza delivery still. But he's only paid in tips, and that is bad. Papa Louie only returns when Roy receives all the gold medals in the pizzeria. During his time missing, Papa Louie is off doing...
Oh, what's your favorite Papa game? Mine is the burger one. Send you some reels, but promises promise. Alright. Oh, same? Facts.
Stuff, I guess.
I used to make the mayo burger.
And wouldn't expand his empire further for another 3 years. 3 years later, December 6th,
Come over here and kiss me on my hot
this
mouth.
is the legacy of Papa's
I'm
Burger.
feeling
In the neighboring
romantic.
town of Tastyville, in Burger Burr, Rita/Marty find a golden ticket in their mail, which is also a map for a scavenger hunt. When your character reaches the Burgeria, Louie makes his grand return with Roy.
Talk about the
also
burger
being
place.
There, I guess. Who's running
Yeah.
the pizzeria? Nobody knows. Wacky hijinks ensue. He gives you the entire restaurant. Maybe you own it now. Maybe you only
Payday
work
1
for
or
it.
2.
Not really.
Isn't there like Payday 3 as well? Payday 2 is the best Payday game.
Explained. He just gives you the keys.
It's been a minute since I played Payday 2. Damn.
You still get paid in tips. Still bad.
I don't know.
May 20th, 2011.
Payday 3
Papa's
sucks,
Taco Mia. Taking place in the far southwest of the Flippers in Taco Gale, Louie still considers employment at his restaurants as prizes. This time, the keys to the restaurant are given to whoever can win a taco eating contest.
No idea.
Mitch or Maggie end up winning the contest after hours and hours and hours of painful taco consumption. This is revealed where the trophy is actually ownership to the taco meal. Otherwise, you make food, get wages that are definitely not going to keep the business afloat, and Louie returns with the milk once he learned how to make Mexican cuisine. Hooray! August 5th, 2011 is when Papa's Freezeria takes place for the first time in...
I don't think Luca is a gamer. I'm not sure. I think Sapien is mobile as well.
Papa's history, your character decides to find a job instead of being a...
No. He does? I feel like he watches PC games on his mobile, like on YouTube. Laptop is... I don't... I think he wanted to get a laptop. I don't think he has a laptop right now.
Victim of peer pressure or getting ownership. Alberto or Penny apply for a job on a deserted island.
Yeah.
The manual they're seen reading promises stress-free work and has a solid population of 12. But right after you start your first day, Louis comes in with a cruise ship named the SS Louis for what I would assume is for vacations or visiting, or this is something else. I don't really know. Everything else is the exact same, but one more thing is added to the formula, which is decorations. On the bottom of the poster your character looks at, they fail to read that employees are expected to use their earned tips on decoration, which, by the way, these decorations are worth a lot. There is no way Papa Louis is deliberately forcing his employees to only get paid in tips and then buy decorations. That's probably illegal. Like, how did the next game is Papa's Pancakeria in March 5th of 2012. You play as Prudence, and the other guy, I forgot his name. Your pet jumps out of a car and goes missing. Oh no! Louis finds your dog
Ugly
and takes care of
dog.
it until you pick it up. And here he pulls a worse version of what he did to Roy in the pizzeria, and he just goes, "Hey, your dog likes it here. Can you work for me for a little bit?"
Right, dog, yo. That's crazy, though.
June 13th, 2012. Chuck/Mandy win a free trip to Starlight City. They get dropped off next to a giant roulette wheel where he's just...
Proovi Always Platinumi. Kiirem imavus, kuiv tunne, ja see on mugavam.
Watching.
What?
You get a spin that may or may not have been rigged, but who cares? You just won Papa's Ringeria. But if Starlight City is far enough to warrant a free trip, how would this make it remotely tolerable for you to work there if you need a free trip to get to Starlight City? That's like living in Ohio and then winning a free trip to Seattle and then being told to work there. You can't do that. Louis, what is wrong with you?
That would be
it doesn't make sense. It's rigged for the start. From this point on, Louis doesn't end up giving away restaurants or anything. He just does some pretty nice things, and there's definitely a shift in his actions at this point. Most of these are just him hiring people that are in a bad situation or need assistance. He's a little confused, but he's definitely got the spirit. November 19th, 2012. Taylor and Peggy love baseball and Tasty.
I don't know, you might like Payday too. It seems cool.
Everyone loves baseball in Tastyville. They love pizza and baseball, like all flip variants. These silly billies fail to get a seasonal ticket and decide to work at Papa's Hot Doggeria in order to watch the games for free.
1? I never watched Payday 1 or played.
To everyone's shock, they actually have to work and make the hot dogs while watching the baseball games. Otherwise, what's the point? June 5th, 2013. It's Free Burger Day. Hey, wait a minute. June 13th, 2013. It's Free Burger Day. Life in Papa's Burgeria has massively improved for everyone. There are 2 whole employees now. That's double the staff that we saw in 2010. One of them even has a car. The restaurant is full of free fellows on Burger Day until a strange shadowy man wearing a thick jacket and fedora throws a warp coin. By the way, keep track of the warp coin. This is going to be pretty important later on. They throw it into the tip jar, which brings back Sarge and all of the evil food from Munchmore. Oh no! The strange man is actually Radley Maddish. Who is he? I don't know. What does he want to do? I don't know. But he sure is bad. And we gotta beat the Burgerzillas to save the day. Eventually, same thing as before, everyone is saved, and the employees rescue Louis, who was a war prisoner at the moment because I guess he was too strong in the first game. And then everyone moves on because there's no reason at all to be sad on Free Burger Day of all days. August 7th, 2013. Louis and Roy get the approval to make a cupcake bakery in Frostfield, which is pretty dang far away from everyone else and everything else. Your stupid character drives into Roy's cart, and Louis says, "Don't worry, you can pay it off by working for me." And he lets you work at the bakery to pay it off. And then you do. That's it. That's the entire, that's all of Cupcakeria. December 9th, 2013. Things get bananas. This game's plot is a love story following the elderly and the man of class, Eduardo, as he engages to Olga. Doan in Utah, these names are awful. They get wedding invitations to Portolini, but they can't get any hotel reservations for a single week and 3 months in advance. Oh no! But wouldn't, like, every other character have this issue too? Like, wouldn't everyone just fail to get hotel reservations? Eduardo, you doofus, nobody's gonna be able to make it to the wedding. So you decide, in order to get to Portolini, you buy the employee package.
Horrible or neutral is crazy. Damn. It's never, like, good or something like that?
Immediately get a delivery with a Pastoria uniform and an airline ticket from Burgerberg to Portolini with a date time of immediately, which is...
yeah, wait, what about the whole Germany thing? Didn't you want to move to Germany or something?
It's kind of uncool. 3 months later, when you hit rank 65, the wedding actually happens, and Papa...
It's a nightmare, no job, shops shut down. Damn.
Papa Louis officiates, which implies that along with giving away 3 restaurants, owning at least 6 other ones, and having a cruise ship, he is canonically a registered
Battlefield
priest.
City, okay.
June 14th, 2014. You apply at a donut place in an amusement park. You want to get a free fast pass to the iconic roller coaster, the Sky Ninja, I guess. Assuming your character is only doing this for the fast pass, they are a massive Dumbo and totally deserve to watch the Sky Ninja get delayed for another year, which means that your little goon is now part of Papa Louie's empire. But eventually the Sky Ninja does work, which is cool. On March 4th, 2015, the Sunday's attack. This follows the SS Louis we saw back in Papa's Freezeria. The cruise is filled to the...
So you... I was stuck because your mom very sick. She only has you. Oh, fair enough.
Brim with people, with over a dozen guests, and they're all celebrating
hope
this
she gets better, man.
Freezeria, which is like a Freezeria but on a cruise ship. Radish Guy does an evil and does the Hell Dimension thing and sends everyone to Munchmore again, which is not cool. But it doesn't matter because bad gets no win. He doesn't win because he's a bad guy, and bad guys don't win. Everyone celebrates their victory by running off the ship as fast as possible. The next game takes place on June 10th of 2015. If you are lactose intolerant, please cover your ears because I'm talking about Papa's Cheeseria in Toastwood. The iconic band Scarlet and the Shakers are gonna perform on opening night. But right after checking in with Louie, all the equipment is stolen.
Yoink.
Because of the situation. Scarlet and or Rudy have to work and earn money to get new equipment. Honestly, good job, Louie. That's pretty dang respectful. You understood the situation and you tried to help. After months of working
to be able to criticize them,
you reach rank 60. The cool man policeman Hank arrests Guy Mortadello, but all the equipment is returned, and they have a concert at the grilled cheese restaurant. Hooray! March 14th, 2016. Cecilia, or Tim with 2 M's instead of 1, find a dream job working at a dance studio in their local Whisk View Mall.
Old Spice, parfüümikvaliteediga deodorant. Lõhnatervitusmehe.
What? Nah, you're trolling.
Really shooting for the stars there. You apply and get the job. Woohoo! But the store is closed for lease when you arrive. Oh no! Then Louis skedaddles to your devastated character and offers you the chance to work at his bakery. In my opinion, that seems better than a dance studio. You work there, same old, but at the ending of the game, this is probably the nicest thing Papa Louie does. After 9 months of working, Papa Louie gives you a Christmas present. He buys the closed dance studio for your character. That's a pretty expensive and nice thing to do for an employee, so I gotta give props to him for that, even though he doesn't have knees. The next game in the timeline is Slider Scouts. It was released in October 4th of 2016. It's a mobile game.
I mean, you're pretty close to Germany.
December 13th, 2016, it has officially been 1 whole decade since the pizzas have attacked, and Louis opens a sushi place, which is literally on the opposite side of the pizzeria and everything else, but that's okay. Matt or Clover win a trip to Sakura Bay, but not to get a new restaurant, just to get an early tour. Yes, you, of all people, could go across the country to get a sneak peek of that sushi fast food place from Papa Louie. But you, being the silly character you are, not knock over a lucky cat statue, and Louis decides it's no big deal.
Cool.
Nothing can go wrong. The next day, everything goes wrong. Nobody comes to the grand opening, and Louis blames it on the cat statue. Not because you're in.
What about Estonia, bro? Estonia is cold, kinda. Scandinavian, you know?
In a deserted area across the entire country. It's just because of you. So, as punishment, Louis decides that you can work for him. And eventually he'll use those tips to buy a giant cat statue, which he does. He buys a giant golden cat statue and a ton of customers show up, which is cool and awesome. A year and a half later, it's July 24th, 2018, and Carlo Romano or Coily go to the big city to celebrate the fact that they all have weird names.
Well, in EU, that won't be too affected by next war. Oh. So Russia, no.
They go to Onion Town, a town with that name because apparently onions fell into the ocean at some point. You do stuff, you go shopping.
They might have to go to Greenland or something.
Shopping, and you even take a picture next to
Iceland.
Onion Jenny. Whoa! Tubular. But just like Pastaria, but objectively dumber, you can't find a hotel. A very kind hotel worker offers you a room for rent, but then it's revealed that this kind gentleman is actually Guy Mortadello. Oh no, he's back for vengeance. He's out of jail now and he steals your things. Oh no. Great heavens, what are you to do now? Next day, July 25th, 2018. You wake up and you find out that your room was actually the Scubaria under construction. And Louis employs you after realizing you don't have any money to get home or get your things or some sort of third thing. Same old game, same old stuff. And eventually Guy Mortadello gets arrested. Again. Papa Louie hands you back all the things you were stolen and even gets you a golden ice cream scoop. Large time gap, 2.5 years later, it's March 2nd of 2021. Your character applies for a job and is hired at the Mocharia in New Pepperton. There's no twist this time, that's the entire thing. But you do have to work in a documentary that will premiere at the Sugarplex Film Fest. That happens and you get awards. Customers are also being credited for being customers. Good job, Wally. And this brings us to the most recent point in the timeline. It is February 22nd, 2022, which is actually 2/22/22, and it's on a Tuesday. This does not matter to the plot, just wanted to throw that out. Olivia and Wyland B are looking for a job at Oilseed Springs. They apply and get hired at Papa's Cluckeria, and 3 weeks later, you get a notification that the Cluckeria is competing against other chicken places and other unassorted restaurants nearby. Papa Louie responds by abandoning you. That's right, the current most recent event in this series is a war arc. One by one, each enemy falls. Mortadello is back. Just kidding, he's gone now because of health violations. He was serving pigeon meat. As Valentine's Day approaches, which would mean that we're currently in February of 2023, New Coop closes because
I mean, America is not that cold though. Maybe Canada. Canada's cold, but probably no for you.
Investors like Cluckeria.
I mean, I guess Alaska is cold.
Slushies more, I guess. That's it. That's their entire thing. Summer of 2023, the Crumple sisters have a new recipe of the Crumple family.
I don't know. I feel like it's not gonna get that worse with the war. Surely.
Chicken
100%.
restaurant place, and it's actually the secret formula that was stolen from Papa Louie.
Yeah, so Greenland or Iceland.
Papa Louie returns and the Crumple sisters are questioned for stealing Papa Louie's Krabby Patty secret formula. And as a punishment, they are thrown into a maximum security prison with no...
Switzerland is expensive as shit, though. Crazy leaderboard
chance of escape. The chicken sandwich wars are over, and Papa is victorious. But just kidding, the following day, it's revealed that the Crumple sisters used a warp coin from when the burgers attacked, all the way back in 2013. At this point, and that's, from what I can tell, everything that's gone on.
Go to Antarctic? Alright, bro. Yeah, go to Antarctica, bro. You got nothing there to survive off. It's GG, bro.
I have no idea how Papa Louie is such a tyrant he is. I have no idea what all of these customers do in their free time besides eat food at unassorted restaurants across the country, and I have no idea how large the actual country is. Is it even a country? Is it an island? Is it the entire planet? I don't care. I don't think you should care either. This is a silly cartoon series about cooking food. The characters don't even have knees. I want to see Roy be successful. I want to see redemption arc for Guy Mortadella.
They're
I
madness
want to see what
characters.
the Crumple sisters are up to.
Kinda.
But maybe, just maybe, we'll find out what all of these characters have in store in the next installment, or at least what I think the next installment will be, Papa's Stir Fryeria. Okay, but seriously, how did he afford the SS Louis?
That was kind of interesting.
Lenor esitleb. Kas pesule
What?
on võimalik anda välisõhu värskust linnas elades? Nüüd on see palju lihtsam tänu uuendustele Lenor. Kasuta Lenor Fresh Air efekti ja saa pesu, mis on sama värske nagu õues kuivatatud. Proovi meie parimat värskust.
Oh, unused music. Torsos. Just delete the assholes. Problem solved. The technology is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be technology that boosts yours to live forever. One day. And I want to be there, hopefully. Sounds depressing. Well, not for me. It sounds exciting and great. I would love to live like forever. They can live to 100 years. Gen Alpha. Oh, nah. This is pretty badly. Okay, and at least you're not dying for natural causes. If I'm literally unkillable, that's not depressing for me at all. Life is great. Hey, Manuel. What's up, man? He'd been here time to time. Nah.
Fingers!
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
2K, 1K years, and 500 years. No, I would not. Built to live for that long. Well, I am. Because I appreciate the shit out of life. I'm built different then, I guess. I'm not a human. Just use medication, yeah. Thanks. Helicopter, helicopter. It's alright, man. Nothing bad, nothing good. You're hopeless. I mean, medication could help. Wait, this is fire. Why is it unused? Helicopter going crazy. Nice chill. What? That's calm. If heaven is real, then you would hear this when you die and you go into heaven. Hey, 15 hours, bro. Appreciate it. God. That sounds like the normal song. What the fuck? What? Pause. Yeah, this sounds like the normal one. They removed it? Huh? Oh. Just a little bit different at the end there. You're gonna... What? Nah, bro. True death? Yeah, that's gonna go on forever. Volta. That's when you go to the PC. Didn't use this one. Yeah, there is. Volta 3. Another one. Well, that was the last one. No more links. 2130. I don't think we'll binge watch. Offer more? Alright. I'll just so what the fuck is this though? Could get books. I mean, I have it on PC. It's $1 or some shit. It's like Dara Men on Drugs. Yeah, that's why I low-key wanted to watch, but not binge watch.
Tomorrow's teachings.
How mom takes autistic son's dick pic, you won't believe it.
Oh my god.
Whoa! Nah, that's it. What? Nah, bro.
Oh, hi, John. How may I help you?
You know why I'm here.
Please come in. I'll make you a cup of tea.
I don't have time for that. I'm only here for the...
Please, it's already made.
Please.
And I have extra. It won't take much of your time.
Facts.
Okay, just for a bit then.
You won't regret it.
Okay.
It's my specialty. Here you go.
Consent, I mean...
Thanks.
Yeah.
No worries. So, how's work?
Megan, cut the crap. You know why I'm here.
With
I do?
Oh, yes, you do. And it's not for this horrible tea. It tastes like you just put it in a microwave filled with bacon.
Look, I don't have the money right
Imagine making tea through a microwave.
now. I'm in a bit of a dilemma.
You always say that.
I swear, just give me a week or two.
Your rent was due on the 1st.
He's not
and now
bald.
it's the 13th. I don't like chasing you down for the money you owe me.
I'm sorry, just please.
No. Look, I don't understand why you can't pay your rent on time. I see you buying designer clothes and going out on expensive trips all the time.
What? How did you know that?
We follow each other on Instagram.
Oh,
I'm going to have to evict you from this property. I've already given you too many chances.
what if I could show you a good time and
Bruh.
you forget all about
Megan,
this?
I'm gay. What? It's time for you to pack your things and get out of here.
Please,
Got her with
there
that
must
one.
be something you could do for me.
Forgot the name.
I'm sorry. It's time for you to...
What?
Who is that?
It's my son.
Jack?
Yes.
What is he doing? Why is he doing that?
Give me 1 second.
Feed self a good. That's not autism.
Oh my God. What happened to him? Last month I was here. He was normal.
Say hi, Jack.
Normal? Wait, so he randomly got autism. What? Last time he checked, he was normal. That makes no sense. You don't just get autism randomly. You're either born with it or not. What?
What happened?
Jack didn't have his seatbelt on. A car cut me off and I swerved off the road and hit a tree.
Is that... I don't think that's how autism works. There's no way you can just get autism through a car accident. What? I feel like you're supposed to be born with it, no?
Jack was sitting in the middle
Bro,
street
what?
and flew out of the front windshield.
Yeah.
Landed straight.
Bro, what is
I'm
this?
so sorry to hear that. I'm glad he survived. I wish you would have told me this earlier. I feel horrible.
All the trips and expenses are for my boy. I just want him to have a
You
good
can?
remaining life, and I can
No
only,
shot.
I can only work a few hours a week for my job because I'm the only one here to take care of him.
You know what? I won't charge you any rent for the next year. It'll be on me. Anything at all, I'm here for you today.
Wait, no shot. I'm Googling. There's no way. Yeah, there you go. You can't just suddenly develop autism. Yeah. Come on, bro. You're either born with it or not.
Thank God I put you in acting classes.
Mom, I can't keep doing this.
That's crazy. What?
What? Listen here, Pipsqueak. You say anything about this, I'll put you in the icebox for a full week. Do you understand?
Yes, Mom. How much longer do I have to keep acting like this?
Forever!
Brug.
Don't you understand? Acting like this is super beneficial to me.
But it's disrespectful towards kids that actually have autism.
I don't care. I just got out of a year's worth of rent. Sometimes you have to cheat your way through life.
I mean, if you're gonna lie, why not make a better story? Like, actually, that can happen with a car crash. Autism is crazy.
You'll never learn.
Mom is the one with autism. Hey, true.
Dad said.
I don't care what Dad said.
No, this
Dad
one.
is dead.
I never seen it.
Nothing he said matters anymore.
It was like, fuck it.
You listen to me.
I miss you, Dad.
Stop whining. I'm starting to think you're actually autistic.
What?
I just miss Dad. It's hard without him.
Missing Dad equals autistic.
It just sucks not knowing where he went. I feel like he's still out there, somewhere.
He's gone forever. And he's never coming back. Now get your crap together. We have...
Excuse me, what? She just randomly just murdered his father. What the fuck?
a meeting with the mayor.
What? Excuse me?
We appreciate that, Mr. Mayor.
Please, call me Mike. Now we're gonna send you $100,000. Hopefully, this can pay for
Where's my $100,000? Damn it.
some of the medical bills.
Oh my goodness, Mike. That would be amazing.
Your story has moved
Excuse
us
me.
all. We want to make sure that you guys have everything you need to be set for life.
Babe?
I better start fake too. But you have autism.
What's wrong with you?
Free money.
What was that? What's going on?
Oh my god. I think Jack is having a panic attack. We have to go now.
Jack, why do you sound like that?
Wait,
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
we have a few more questions for Jack.
What are you doing here?
Last night Jack asked me to come over. What's wrong with him?
Can't you tell? He is autistic now.
Now, he is autistic now. Now after this,
Gosh, how?
Salmonella!
her acting is so bad. Salmon, she just said salmon.
This can't be. I was literally talking to him last night.
What is her acting though?
Happen. Now, if you could leave, we have 2 more calls to get done.
Wait!
She has something in her mouth. Nay, what?
Maybe.
You mean nay or yeah?
Maybe.
It's best for you to leave now before he gets hurt even more.
I'm not going anywhere. I need to be with him.
No! He couldn't have a girlfriend like this.
You in school, okay.
Let me stay over for today.
Yeah, I got extra chromosomes. I can't go to school.
Fine. You can help him by getting some food in the kitchen. Get some raw chicken.
What? Raw chicken?
You heard me. Do you want him to get better or not? If you say a word to her that you're faking this, I will send this to your friends and they will know how small it is.
What? No. Like every Monday. But, I mean, it's good to cry.
Oh, sip it.
That's crazy. Yeah, she needs to go to jail. Now. GG, he's gonna be 2 times autistic now. That's salmonella, bro. For Dick's Facts.
Are you sure he likes that?
Yes, it's good for him. Well, Jack?
Nap time?
Yes, nap time.
Did he actually eat the raw chicken? There's no way.
He needs it for his little autistic brain.
Exposure.
And now, it's time for you to leave.
Well, I'm here to help. Just let me know. I'm close by. I can.
Bye, Jane.
Bye.
What?
Bye, Jack.
Yeah.
I love you.
Ways to offend me. Nah, but he doesn't even have autism. He can't offend me. The acting is horrible, though. Fentanyl addict. Honestly, that's a better excuse. He got addicted to fentanyl. That's a better excuse. Bro.
The Centers for Disease Control have confirmed that people are turning into zombies. Any corpse with its brain still intact will still function.
This can't be.
The zombie body must be
What is
deactivated,
this?
And officials say the only way to deactivate is the removal of
The
the
Walking
zombie
Dead?
head. However, they are not recommending civilians try this on their own.
The Walking
They
Dead.
should secure area and stay away
That's the
from
Joker,
any-
bro.
No, Mom, don't let him eat me.
Jack! No! No!
What?
Jack!
Crazy dream.
Oh, do I have to act autistic right now?
No, no, no. I thought I lost you.
What?
I'm so sorry for everything. I realized that I could lose you at any second, and it made me realize how precious you are.
You just fed him raw chicken. Are you serious?
I love you, Jack.
I love you too.
Listen, you'll never have to act autistic again, okay? And I'll start being a good mom.
No, vomit on her. Yeah. Crazy.
Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed that video and the important lesson. If someone has a disability, that makes them no different from the rest of us. We're all the same, and we should all treat each other the same.
Hey, that is fact.
Please smash that like button.
Well, that was a
share
good
this
message.
video with your friends.
At the end of the day, we're all human. This? Mexican border shooting. What?
hobuse seljas tagurpidi ratsutamine näib raske, kuid tegelikult vajad vaid parfüümi kvaliteediga Old Spice 3 1 dušikeeli, et saada mehelikud lõhnad juustele, kehale ja näole kõik koos. Mees, sa lõhnad hästi.
Which one is my favorite? Oh, this is the song they're using. Type so bad, what? That's the intro. Hey! Hello. Maniac shit. I'm lagging. Am I lagging? I'm not lagging. You're lagging. Oh. A little bit. This might be my favorite one. It's a little bit. Oh. The previous one. Got away with the money. Ah, you died. That is delayed. I mean, I feel like that's normal. New one. What is this? I mean, Emmanuel. He's been here time to time. Alright.
Like a sub 8-minute run, something I can be proud of to post. Because
Right.
I've speedrun a very weird game.
Speedrun.
My mindset on speedrunning that game, and the mindset I guess I kept was, if it's gonna be 20th place, like it's cool to have a PB, but I don't see uploading that on the speedrun.com.
Not even 2 minutes.
I want something like I'm proud of, and I guess that's
yeah.
just a...
Oh, trust me, I've been speedrunning for 4 years. I've modded, run different games. I know exactly the feeling. Because obviously all the mods encourage people to upload PBs, but when you first start running, you don't want to upload a sloppy run. But now I'm way past that mentality, and I just, if it's a run, I upload it, so that you basically set like sort of.
I'm normal as always.
Can you hear my mouse?
Could be better.
I'm trying to get for a world record. I want to.
Sounds like you're beating the shit out of your mouse, not running a game. Sounds like you're just breaking your mouse. You're fucking raging.
No, that's because you gotta click
I was
a
pretty
very specific
fast.
button to get to work. I'm trying to.
Yeah, how did he skip the?
Trying to.
Speedrun glitches.
Yeah, our comms locking.
That's what I wanted.
We got glitched. Huh. Does that even count if it glitches?
What's up, everybody? My name is Scooter, and you're watching Adventures with Scooter, and I finally did it. I got a hand cannon. A
Scooter
Desert
Brothers.
Eagle chambered in 50 EA. Supposed to be one of the most powerful handguns in the whole world.
The Desert Eagle.
Now we're going to shoot it. Okay. Just like the Call of Duty's game. It's gonna be awesome. Well, you know, they call them Desert Eagles, but I didn't know they could actually fly.
Hey, yo. A little chilly there, huh?
You're watching Kentucky Ballistics, and I am very excited about today's video. If you do not know, I am a hand cannon connoisseur, and today I have one that is very unique. Now, most of you have seen a Desert Eagle before. If you watch movies or you play video games, you've seen one of these. This is a Magnum Research Desert Eagle chambered in 50 AE. But something you don't see very often, most of the time you only see this in the video games, is a suppressed Desert Eagle. Two things about a suppressed Desert Eagle.
Wait,
First
that
of
looks
all,
cool.
it is absolutely stinking awesome.
Yeah.
Second of all, it's really hard to get one to function.
Assassin
the only
type shit.
time I have ever seen a suppressed Desert Eagle, they were running supersonic loads. If you put subsonic ammunition in one of these and you try to get that full suppressed effect, the gun does not seem to function well, or pretty much at all. But today I have some very special ammunition, and I'm not talking about the spicy kind. I have some 50 AE subsonic ammunition that was built for this gun specifically, and it should run like butter. I am very excited to shoot this thing and have some subsonic big bore fun. Let's go get set up and get started. Okay, first, let's see if we can tell a difference in sound.
I've
got a standard Desert Eagle here, loaded up with
me.
supersonic ammunition.
How you doing,
And
though?
then in the suppressed Desert Eagle, I have 1 round of supersonic ammunition and then 2 rounds of 450 grain hard cast subsonic rounds. Okay, standard ammunition first.
How is he annoying? Brug.
Good and loud. Supersonic out of the suppressed Deagle.
You find everyone
still
annoying.
A lot quieter. Standard.
I'm surprised I'm not annoying, or am I annoying?
Desert Eagle. Suppressed with subsonic ammunition. Turn off my
Bugs
safety.
everywhere, man.
That is so much quieter. Standard.
He talks very loud.
Suppressed with subsonic. And it functions. This is stinking
annoying.
awesome.
What?
Let's have some more fun.
And we got an ad.
Okay, I've got 5 more rounds of 50 AE subsonic 450 grain hard cast. That is a mouthful. Let's see if this thing functions all 5 rounds without jamming. Also, I'm not wearing ear pro.
What? That looks cool. See that Minecraft speedrun. I feel like it just glitched though.
That is
cheating.
absolutely awesome. No ears ringing and still throwing a giant round out of a giant semi-automatic handgun. She be kicking. And if you also would like to be kicking, check out my new She Be Kicking shirts. I know what some of you are thinking. You're faking it. That's not actual subsonic ammunition. Show us some numbers, you phony. Well, here you go. Here's a lovely chronograph. This magical device will show us the speed of our bullets and also will
I was about to say, it looks like a car speed yeah.
wave my hot pockets later. Let's get this thing set up. All right. Here we go. First shot. Error. Too subsonic-y for it. Let's try again.
Missed.
Okay. And he probably knows what I've done to his siblings and family members, and he's just not wanting to cooperate. So I think the sunlight is what was affecting that. Let's try one more time.
We'll be fine.
Still nothing. Now you see why I hate these things. Still nothing. This close. This close to ending up like your friends. You're embarrassing me. I've moved the uncooperative chronograph one more time. Let's try again. 1,032, 1,028, 1,026. So according to people a lot smarter than me, the speed of sound is around 1,066 feet per second to 1,100 feet per second, depending on atmospheric conditions.
Right.
We were throwing a 450 grain 50 AE subsonic round at under the speed of sound out of a suppressed Desert Eagle, and it is fully functional, not a single jam. I have never seen anyone do this with a Desert Eagle before and actually get it to function. So you've seen it here first, folks. Let's keep going. So now I want to know what it would sound like to be shot at by a Desert Eagle suppressed with subsonic ammunition. So I have a camera set up about 100 yards into those woods. I'm going to shoot past it, and we're going to see what that sounds like.
No sound. What?
And again, this thing is functioning perfectly. Honestly, I think it's functioning better than normal.
Almost.
All right, that's enough scientific mumbo jumbo. Let's have a little bit of fun with this thing, shall we? I have a target that I have not shot on this channel in a very long time, a fire extinguisher.
It's about to blow.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see if I can hit this thing. Oh!
Nice. Kind of satisfying.
Okay, up next, let's see how well we would do at defeating some barriers with these 450 grain subsonic rounds. There's no good way to carry these things.
Hey, yo. What?
Here we go. Oh, okay.
Not the coochie. I ride piss. Literally. Why wouldn't it work? It's just a brick.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'd say those do a pretty good job. It is so weird shooting this thing right before every shot. I keep thinking, oh, I forgot my ear protection. I'm like, oh yeah,
Silencer.
I don't need it. So now let's try this thing out against some armor. This is a Premier Body Armor shield. This is rated up to 44 Magnum. Let's see what happens when we slap this with some subsonic 50 AE.
All right.
All
No
right,
way.
2 rounds coming at you. I'm about to come. Okay. So I put one on the left side of the shield and one on the right side of the shield. Let's see what we did. I don't see any water leaking, so that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? Oh, yeah. Wow. Looks like that shield ate both of those rounds.
Got some butt cheeks there
5-gallon
now.
water jug. Still good. But water's a little boring. So let's add some mustard. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh.
Kind of looks like piss now.
That is disgusting. Oh, nasty. Oh, look at the bubbles in there. Ghoul.
Yeah, literally
Let's
piss.
use that target again sometime.
Looks like piss, bro. Fresh piss.
Idiot. That's a mannequin. It's not a real person. So sometimes I get things in the mail from you all. Sometimes it's awesome and sometimes it's terrifying. Brandon, Andrew, and Emma, they sent me this wretched creature. I've never seen this type of Furby. It's a new strand, I guess. It is absolutely horrific. I mean, look at its eyes. There is no soul in there. So now we need to find out how well would a Desert Eagle with subsonic ammo do against this?
I mean,
I'm gonna
that would die. Yeah. What is that laugh? Bro turned to monkey.
That's a 55-gallon drum of water. And I don't know if you know this, but water is 100 pounds a gallon. Do the math. But watch out, Eddie Hall. Go break it. Go break it.
Who? Hell no. Wi-Fi.
Okay, we are about 100 yards back. Let's take a few shots at it.
Stairwalls.
Pull that
They'd
down.
be fighting on stairs.
I missed that one. Yeah, I missed that one too. There we go. I have to admit, I got a little too excited with two of those shots, but looks like we hit it multiple times. I had not shot that far back with that Desert Eagle suppressed with that ammo, so I didn't really know where my point of impact would be at that
you don't
distance,
look
but
like
it
you
looks
took
like we hit it a
steroids.
few times. I was aiming somewhere in this area here, so I definitely would say I'm getting some drop at 100 yards with those subsonic rounds, but they're 450 grains, so what do you expect? My gosh, he came out of
Rumpus.
nowhere.
Yes, he is. What? How do you know?
Well, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you thought about the sick, awesome, suppressed Desert Eagle in the comment section down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure and give it a like and hit that subscribe.
That was cool. Bouldering, wait.
Oh, what are you doing, Scooter? I'm trying to eat my lunch. I'm having a really hard time, okay?
Turn on the car. He ain't gonna do it on YouTube because YouTube will get him. I mean, yeah, if you would do steroids, why would you do it on YouTube?
Okay, well, just put the claws down. Seems pretty simple. I can't. I've been saving up all my life, and I finally got claws implanted. First of all, why would you do that? And second of all, what doctor would do that? First of all, they are stinking awesome. And second of all, some guy found on Craigslist. So you can't retract them at all. Nope. Permanently out. Gotcha. Listen, I got a really big favor to ask you, okay? I gotta pee real bad.
Hey,
no.
yo.
Come on, please. God. Yeah, I don't care. No, I'm not doing that.
Please,
I gotta pee. Good luck, buddy. Ah! Now I understand his pain. This is why he's always so angry.
He might cut his dick off.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? I am very excited about today's video. This has taken a very long time to put together, and I don't think the timing could be any better with the new Wolverine and Deadpool movie coming out. So today I have an actual Wolverine torso. This is real adamantium. Well, you don't believe me? Well, here, look at this. Here's a magnet. I'll put this on his rib cage.
Yo.
Stick it on a rib.
That's cool.
And it will even stick to his skull. So today I have several different firearms ranging from small all the way up to very large and some very special ammunition. And we're gonna see just how tough Wolverine is and if you would even stand a chance. I am very excited to get started, so let's go get set up and get to it. So up first is something that would probably just make him angry. This is a Rough Rider 22 long rifle. It's rather big, but it shoots a very small round. This is a 40 grain 22 long rifle.
Nothing. Brag.
All right.
That's Wolverine.
Go check that out. Okay, so we have a hit right here, and if you look closely, you can see that that round actually splattered and broke up on his sternum. So in that case right there, I'd be running. So that 22 long rifle did literally nothing. So now we're gonna step it up to 5.7. This is a Ruger 5.7, and I'll be loaded up with some 40 grain 5.7 by 28.
It's not emo area.
Fast,
Yeah.
mean little
Definitely
round.
not.
Here we go. Ooh.
I mean, it's literally a wig for the Wolverine thing.
Wow.
But alright.
So I managed to hit his rib. Look at that. It exploded inside there. It hit that rib and just shattered. Old Wolverine here would literally just laugh at you. So now we're going to step it up to 9mm. I have a Canik TTI Combat. This thing is absolutely awesome. And I'm going to load it up with some Underwood ammo, 147 grain, 9mm. Oh, it's getting hot.
Almost read tractor. What is Territor? Cold cucumber soup? Huh. Yogurt. Interesting. Alright. I probably wouldn't eat that.
I do not know how anyone with hair does this. If I was Wolverine, I'd totally shave my head. Here we go. Oof. I think I hit in the same hole as the 22 long rifle. I was accidentally accurate, and that round hit and broke up, and you can see the jacket is right there towards his collarbone. So at this point, I think I would be reconsidering going to combat with Wolverine.
Good aim.
I would maybe try to talk it out with him, but he's going to be pretty angry at this point. So up next, we're going to step it up to good old 45 ACP. But if I'm going to use 45 ACP against Wolverine, I'm going to make sure I got two 45 ACPs. This is my Dueler 1911.
Wait, that looks cool. What the fuck? This is not emo. That looks insane. What the fuck?
I'll be loaded up with 2 rounds of 45 ACP.
That's like 2 pistols combined to get. What the fuck?
See how he likes this.
Huh.
Oh.
Never seen that. That's cool. Got married when you're 25, you get about 2 kg cinnamon thrown all over you while you're tied up. Oh. Hey, free cinnamon. You can cook some with that.
Okay, both of those hit in the same spot as
That's
the 9mm.
weird, though.
And there is smoke coming out of here. Nothing has happened to his sternum except...
But how about you don't tell him you're 25? GG. There you go.
It is really getting a lot of lead buildup. Look at all those jackets in there. That is nuts. And really, we still haven't factored in his healing factor. I mean, not only are we not doing any damage to him, these are just flesh wounds. He would just heal up and it would be no big deal. If the good old 45 ACP can't defeat Wolverine, I don't know what can. I think it's time to get a little more serious. Up next, I have a Glock 40 chambered in 10mm, and I have some Underwood ammo, 180 grain, 10mm. You definitely don't want that to happen if you're in a battle with Wolverine. That right there, you'd be done.
Oh, I mean, hell no.
I was just trying to show you that as a scenario. Totally did it on purpose. It's just hair. It's all in my eyes and I can't see. Let's aim a little lower this time and see what happens.
Got shot.
Oh, okay.
Is that kidney?
All right, bub. Looks like we finally struck oil. He would definitely heal up from that. Oh my goodness, he has silver blood. Wow. Well, that's weird.
My goodness, he's
leaking.
leaking.
You know, over time, that adamantium actually becomes toxic. It starts kind of hurting him. So maybe that's a result of it being in his body too long. Silver blood. huh. It still didn't make it all the way through him. It stopped on his back rib. It hit and splattered inside him. So he would heal up from that just fine, and eventually his body would just push out those lead shards. And oh my goodness, he's already stopped bleeding. It's not looking too good for us non-mutants. And if you are also a non-mutant such as myself, and you enjoy this on future rounds, have Glock 50 cal. This is my Gun Crafter Industries 50 GI, and I have some 275 grain 50 GI rounds. Take this, Logan.
Have to go. Hi, Chemical.
I'm thinking, no, that's not it.
Peace out, man. Appreciate being here.
I hit him right here, and that actually just kind of clipped off of his rib.
Being toxic to me.
And yeah, it's not back there. Up next, I have a gun.
Yeah, not that bad.
Gun that even Deadpool himself would be jealous of. This is a Magnum Research Desert Eagle 50 AE suppressed. And I'll be loaded up with some subsonic 450 grain 50 AE. Chimichangas! Oh!
Why did bro moan at the end? I mean, that's not really... It doesn't really affect me. It's fine, bro.
And we got in between those ribs. And, oh, wow. Okay. So, Deadpool may be onto something packing around Desert Eagles, because we made it between those two ribs, and then back here, we hit this rear rib, and you can see it's bent. And then the bullet actually made it all the way out the back. He may have a little trouble breathing after that one. I don't know how you set an adamantium rib. Does someone just like hit him in the back with a sledgehammer? Like, how does that work? The
Desert Eagle kind of works.
Actually did quite a bit of damage to old Wolverine. So now we're going to try out something a little bit more powerful than that. This is a Smith & Wesson Performance Center 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum, and this is going to be loaded up with some Underwood ammo, 350 grain 500 Magnum. Okay, here we go. Oh!
You gotta go too. All right, Luca. Take care of yourself, though. Peace out. The long barrel. Yeah. Jebus.
So let's inspect. Hit right here. Looks like we managed to just kind of clip that rib and go in between. And then, oh wow, we actually have an exit hole.
Oh, no.
We made it in between these two ribs back here, it looks like. But still, I don't really feel like we would be doing much to Wolverine at this point. He would heal super fast, and then he'd be turning you into a shish kebab. We gotta try something else.
Yeah, something strong.
That is pretty much as large as we can go with handguns, so now we are gonna step it up to rifles. Because let's be honest, if you were going to war against Wolverine, you would definitely take a rifle over a handgun. So the first rifle we have is an AR-15 chambered in 5.56, and I have a 20-round mag loaded with 2 rounds of Underwood ammo 5.56. Okay, let's give him one down low, one up top. So it appears Wolverine would eat your 5.56 for breakfast. So he got hit right here, and that did a little bit of damage. It did go out the back, and I'm sure he had a tummy ache from that, but he'd heal up pretty quick. And even right here, we hit
second one didn't.
The sternum/rib right there, and it looks like it broke up all on that sternum. And he probably got some shrapnel into his lung, but I don't think he would care. That 5.56 did absolutely nothing. And if I was going to pick between that and this next rifle, I would totally go with this. This is an Ohio Ordnance HCAR 30
Looking at gun.
and I have a 20-round mag loaded up with some Underwood ammo, 165 grain Accubon 30-06. This rifle most definitely is suitable for battling Wolverine.
I mean, it's built for Ohio, so yeah.
Ah, he definitely felt that one.
Clown zombie torso. There might be a zombie clown torso, but probably not a tricky the clown. Shout out to Ohio.
So it looks like 30-06 out of an HCAR would definitely cause a little more damage to Wolverine. We hit right there, and you can see we have quite a bit of internal damage, and right here you could really see some damage. Looks like we did manage to hit his rib. It has a little bit of a bend to it, but we still have an exit hole. It looks like it went around it, and then we definitely have an exit hole down here. That would definitely slow him down, but I think at some point he would probably still catch up to you. Yeah. I don't care what superpowers you have. I would not want to be hit with this rifle regardless. This is a CZ 550 bolt-action safari rifle chambered in 416 Rigby, aka 416 Honey Badger, because this thing don't care about nothing. This is a 350 grain hot core, and I think this is going to cause quite a bit of damage to Wolverine over there.
Rigby.
Right in the sternum.
Yeah.
Oh!
Almost fell over.
Let's give him one more, but a little bit lower. Oh, my goodness.
There he goes.
Wolverine down.
The second shot got him.
So what I failed to mention was those 416 Rigby rounds were actually a compound of vibranium and adamantium. And as you can see here, we did quite a bit of damage. We actually made it through his rib cage, put a hole right through it. And we also hit right here. Let's roll old Wolverine over.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That fucked him up good.
That's not looking too good. Right here in the back, we are missing a pretty big chunk. Actually, it's right here. It goes right there.
Yeah.
I don't believe we managed to hit any ribs.
Oh, headshot, yeah.
We did hit his shoulder blade.
That'd be a lot of damage.
And it is all kinds of bent. Oh my goodness, look behind there. That is all kinds of nasty. Okay, well again, in this situation, I mean, I know he has healing powers.
Yeah, but it's not that quick.
Heal up around this, and he's just gonna have a big old metal shoulder blade sticking out of his back for the rest of his life now? He would definitely need Colossus to knock that back into place for him. So I know what you've been saying this entire video. Scott, there's only one way to possibly take out Wolverine, and that's an adamantium bullet, and that's aiming at his upper region. If it were me and I knew I was going up against Wolverine and I only had one chance, I'm breaking out this rifle right here. This is my Christian Firearms single shot falling block 4-bore rifle. This is the most powerful shoulder fired rifle in the world. It is 1 inch in diameter. This thing is putting out 200 pounds of felt recoil, producing over 10,000 foot-pounds of energy. And here is the 4-bore round, and this is a custom adamantium 2,150 grain round. Deadpool, eat your heart out.
Well,
that's a big old chimichanga.
Hey, yo, what?
Oh, all right. Time to ride the lightning.
Night. Yeah. Fortnite weapon. Oh, hell no. GG. Oh, he got his face. She be kicking.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
I'm that fella, though. Yeah. Disappeared. Wait, it's back. Kinda. When Dad sneezes. Oh. True.
She be kicking. And if
I
you would
knew it.
also like to be kicking, you can check
Wait,
out
it's
my
literally
She
the
Be
same
Kicking shirts.
gun.
There's a link in the description down below. It will
course.
take you to Kentucky. If you for. I mean, Manium skull everywhere. I mean, got your nose. I saw a really big piece go that way. Let's go see
Pro
what we can
did
find.
not just say that.
And when I say go that way, I mean it literally flew as high as those
Got your
treetops.
nose.
All right, I think I found it. I'm also about to find a bunch of kicks. Oh. Okay.
That's like what Deadpool would say.
I found his cap. So this is the metal cap that was on the Wolverine torso.
Oh, torso.
And as you can see here, we smacked it with the 4-bore. A 4-bore rifle with a 2,150 grain adamantium bullet would definitely be suitable defense against Wolverine. You know, he's pretty messed up. But the thing is, Wolverine can regenerate. Even with a
Yeah.
shot like that, he can probably regenerate. And when he comes back, he is gonna be so angry. So I feel like I probably need to do something to pin him down or, you know, prevent him from coming after me.
What? Okay. I mean, acid would kill him, yeah. But no.
Well, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a ton of fun today. If you did enjoy it, do me a favor and give it a like. And if you're not subscribed to Kentucky Ballistics, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure and check me out on all social media platforms. Links to all those can be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, just in case you want to pick up a shirt. And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time.
I mean, that wouldn't kill him, though. He would still come back. But alright. Yeah, for sure. Dumbass T-Rex.
You know what? You win, buddy. I am tired of dealing with you. It's been over 10 years now, and I can't get rid of you, so guess what? I'm leaving. This range is yours. Goodbye, you stupid lizard. Have a good one. I'm gonna find a new place to shoot.
Two hours later.
Why not just shoot him? guess the lizard finds him.
Holy cow! Check out this place!
You got a new place.
Yep. I think this is my new home.
Of course.
What's up, everyone? I've been moving my entire range to our so much more dirt berm, and it's a great
That new place is better.
Has a bore diameter of 1.68 inches, fires a 1-pound projectile, and is producing 800 pounds of felt recoil. Basically, she be kicking. So at this point, I have shot quite a few things with the punt gun, but today we have something very special. Today, I have an armored truck. So this big guy right here weighs over 10,000 pounds, and this section of it is completely armored, including the glass. I'm not exactly sure what it's rated up to, but this thing is pretty beefy, and today we're gonna at least find out if it's rated for a punt gun. Let's see if we can get this open.
Huh.
Oh, yep, think we're good here. As you can see, these doors are pretty darn thick, and this glass is definitely armored. If you take a look in there, it's pretty rough on the inside. You would definitely want air conditioning when driving this thing, because I don't think
Special service, is that like SWAT team or something?
And of course, as you can see on the side here, we have Metro Special Police Kentucky. This is actually used and operated in Kentucky. Just ignore these. That may have been where I tested it out a little bit off camera. Oh, I don't know. We may break my key. Oh, I was like, either this key is about to break or the door's about to open. Thankfully, it turned. Oh, yeah. Oh, check that out. Oh, that is ridiculous. Oh, definitely don't want that door to shut. We got us a little safe in here. That's a little Sentry safe.
Man, I wouldn't shoot up that car.
You got your little peepholes. And that's
I would try to fix the car and make it look clean.
You would stick a gun barrel through that little hole, but you'd have your armored glass there.
Looks like a cool car.
Where you can see through it and still shoot, which that is stinking awesome.
This, yeah.
Part of me is a little sad about shooting this car, and I almost want to just restore it.
Yeah, restore it.
I think it would take a whole lot to restore this thing.
Restoring would be cool.
Man, it's hot in here. Is this door open? Let's see. Oh, nope, it don't. But I got us another little peephole right here where I can put my gun through it. That's stinking sweet.
Or your
I'm a sweaty mess. Let's shut my little peephole there. Oh.
What's one? The toilet bathrooms. He just ruined his own car, though.
That's never a good sign.
What?
Oh man, you know, I just planted all this grass.
He killed his own truck.
But hey, that's about where I wanted it.
That's crazy.
Okay, first shot of the day. Fury here is loaded up with a new projectile that we've never used on the channel. We have marble shot. It is full of marbles with a 1/4 pound of powder, and now we're going to see what happens if an armored car was attacked by marbles. Okay, let's lose my marbles. Wow.
That's like some medieval shit. Like a cannon or something. Or some pirate shit, not medieval. I don't know. Back to old time, nah.
So it seems like marbles out of a punt gun are no joke. We have several
Didn't
new
go
hits,
through, though.
and boy, did those put dents in this thing. That is nuts. That one right there, that is deep. And then look at this door. This glass
Window.
is messed up. Right here too. And right there, we got lots of dents. Holy cow. Oh, check that out. Oh. Look at that. That is sick. Well, I'm going to say that I'm pretty impressed with the marbles. We're going to have to use those again sometime.
I guess.
Okay. Time for shot number 2. Those marbles were pretty devastating.
It's like a
They
shotgun
did a
for
lot more
giants.
damage than I thought they would. And up next, we have something else that I think is going to do a lot of damage. These are flechettes. They are basically tiny metal darts. And
What?
Fury here is packed full of them with a 1/4 pound of powder. These actually managed to penetrate a gun safe. So I'm very curious to see if we can penetrate that armored car.
Huh.
Okay. Here we go.
I don't see anything.
I think we had quite a spread with those. Okay, I'm seeing some hits here. They're just really spread out. So you can see the imprint of those. We actually hit the glass here, but didn't do a whole lot to the glass. There's hits all over this thing. And also,
Ammo is too
I
small.
hear some hissing.
The
And
tire.
I think it's because we hit this tire. Yeah, I don't know.
That tire still had air in it? Damn.
I don't really know where. There's one right there stuck in the glass. Check that out. Oh. And actually right here, you can see one of them made it all the way into the armor of this truck.
Oh, wow.
It hit just right. Oh, the tail broke off. But it made it pretty deep. That's pretty impressive.
Didn't go through,
Those
though.
flechettes are very surprising. I don't know if it would have made it all the way into the armored car, but it still did quite a bit of damage. You know, this whole time, we have been missing out on a huge opportunity. And that's seeing what it would look like to be fired at with a punt gun. I mean, I have an armored truck with armored glass.
What if you shoot the camera?
I'm gonna put this camera in here. Okay.
If the camera gets shot, it's CG.
Oh, this is a really cool shot. Okay, now it's
Imagine
time to
the
move on
first
to
one he
some
tries
actual
now.
lead
He shoots the camera.
projectiles. A 12-gauge shotgun holds 9 pellets of double-aught buck. Right now, Fury is loaded up with over 140 pellets of double-aught buck and a 1/4 pound of powder. I think this is going to do quite a bit of damage to that armored truck.
What was that?
Here we go. A little bit of a delay there.
Well, camera was fine. That looked cool though.
Hey! How you doing in there?
Alive?
Huh? It appears we
For
did
now.
a lot of damage to this armored car. We still didn't penetrate it. But man, look at all these dents. And what I think is really interesting is those dents are about as deep as the marble dents. That's really saying something about those marbles. Look at this. Look at all these. They're all over the place where these double-aught buck pellets flattened out. That is awesome. And look at it here. Everything still looks A-okay. I mean, if you were inside this armored car, it would not matter if someone was firing at you with a punt gun. But I still got some other projectiles to try out. Okay. Up next, we have something rather interesting. This is a slug, but it's not a typical slug. This is a wax slug, which basically that is 18 ounces of birdshot that is also encased in wax. This should be a very interesting slow-mo shot. Wax slug incoming. Oh my goodness.
Did that go all the way through?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh!
Almost hit us, yeah.
Oh, I think we found a weak link in the armor. I just bought. Oh no!
No, the camera
I
died.
just bought new tripods. I think I damaged it. Look at this here. I don't know how armored that is.
And that's a girl.
I mean, it's
glory
armored,
hole.
but I don't think it's that armored. That's a pretty big hole. Let's go have a look. Okay, my tripod is down. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it blew through that wall, and then it looks like it broke up all over that door. Look at that. Holy cow. I really hope I caught that shot. Oh, it smells awful in here. What's this? Recover memory card data. Ugh.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Camera's looking pretty beat up, but I think, oh, no. Tripod is all messed up. $150 tripod. Well, if you want to help support the channel, you can check out my new She Be Kicking shirts. There's a link in the description down below. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button.
You serious?
Okay, what we found is probably the thickest part of armor on that truck, and we're not going to play around. I have a 1 pound lead ball, aka 7,000 grains.
That's a cannon.
With a 1/4 pound of powder. I think we're going to go through that door. But there's only one way to find out. Okay. Last shot of the day. Here we go.
Sounds
I'm
like
listening. I don't hear anything. Holy cow. Let's go have a look, shall we?
It went through the whole car. Yeah. Nice try. Not so special anymore. Try to time. Oh, time it.
I'm starting to learn that the punt gun really doesn't seem to care about much. This is an armored vehicle. And we just blew through the door. There's a hole clean through that thing. Let's see if we made it through the other side.
I think so, yeah.
I can already tell you that we did. Look at that giant divot in that berm. Look at this.
That's crazy.
That is ridiculous. That's a huge hole. Let's see if the door will still open. It will.
Surely, yeah.
That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, we made it right through that door. I don't know how much armor that really is, but blew clean through it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. You actually would have been okay.
It went through
the
that
seat, and then
through the
through
seat.
that seat, and then through the other door. That's nuts.
Yeah, you would have survived it. Damn.
Oh, not very deep at all.
Well, he can get it.
It's right there. I can feel it. I'm about to come.
Yeah, bro is grunting.
Right there. It's right there. I'm kind of hurrying because it's about to start raining.
About to.
And I really don't want to get my cameras wet. So I'm sacrificing my knife. There it is. There it is. And I feel the rain on my back. Hey, yo, what the fuck, folks? Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh.
That's
that is
crazy.
nuts. And now it's raining, so I gotta go put up the punt gun and the cameras. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, hit that subscribe button.
You wanna
Make sure you
eat
follow
it.
me on all of the social media platforms.
Oh,
There's
hell
links to
no.
those in the description.
uus hea energia for me. Naturaalse kofeiini ja vitamiinidega. 3 värsket maitset. Leia oma mojo.
Fuck your mojo, Jojo. And we get a gambling ad. Of course. Okay, bro.
Big circles, little circles, big circle, oh, reverse circles. What are you doing? I'm warming up. What's it look like I'm doing? I'm shooting the 950 today, aren't I? Can't just go into something like that cold. Ugh, almost got him. Ugh, almost there.
The car is in the background.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Added cracking sound effects. Okay, bro.
What is that? They're smelly salts. Haven't you seen all the big power lifters? They take a big old whiff of this before they lift something heavy. Like your mom.
Got him. Ain't they supposed to wake you up though?
I guess I'm shooting the 950 today.
Okay.
My name is Scott 50 JDJ 2 months ago. That is literally the 950 again. Well,
This
guess
shirt
what? I
with
don't
thumb
want to
in it.
shoot the 950 again. It kicks really hard. You're not the one shooting it. I am. You know I'm just joking. I am the king of recoil, and I eat recoil for breakfast. The real reason I have been waiting to shoot the 950 again is this. These are what we've been shooting. These are 2,500 grain 950 JDJ brass solids. This right here, though, is what I've been waiting on. This is a 2,600 grain lead hollow point. Needless to say, today we are going to be delivering a lot of energy to some very unfortunate zombie torsos. If you do not know about the 950 JDJ, let me give you a little rundown. So there are only 3 950 JDJ Fat Mac rifles in the entire world. This is the largest sporting rifle ever made. It has a 31-inch barrel, including the muzzle brake, weighs 50 pounds, and is producing upwards of 300 pounds of felt recoil. She be kicking! This is a single-shot bolt-action rifle that fires a bullet that measures .950 inches in diameter, weighs 2,500 grains, and is going to be traveling at 2,400 feet per second. That means this is going to be producing upwards of 25,000 foot-pounds of energy. This thing makes a 50 BMG look like a 22 plinking rifle. So I have 2 things to say about the first video we filmed with the 950 JDJ Fat Mac. One, I said 950 JDJ way too many times, and I'm gonna try really hard this video to cut it at least in half. And the second thing is I shot a lot of targets in that video, but one target I did not shoot and I really wanted to shoot was a steel target. And the reason why is we only had these brass solid rounds. These are meant to penetrate and not deform, and shooting one of these at that is a perfect recipe for a ricochet, a really big ricochet. But now we have the opportunity to actually smack a piece of steel with the 950 JDJ because we have some 2600 grain lead hollow points. So before we get to blasting zombie torsos, let's blast this piece of steel. But before I dislocate my or get this large firearm loaded up with a very large hollow point. Oh my gosh. I would not want to be that steel target right now. Woo! All right. It's time to ride the lightning. Oh. Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, holy cow! Knock that thing over! Oh, holy cow!
Look at all the vibrations. Oh wow. When you fart after
I shot
eating
a steel
beans.
target with the 4-bore, and we snapped the 2x4
Still didn't go
in half
through
that
it,
was
though.
holding the steel target. Today, I was not using a target that utilized a 2x4. These are all steel, and they are leaned
What? No, he's not femboy. Chemical is.
forward. They are not meant to fall over. They are actually quite heavy, and it's very hard to get one of these things to actually tip over. I've never seen it happen before. But when we hit this with the 950 JDJ
Real
Fat Mac
powerful.
with a 2,600 grain lead bullet, it was like this thing was hit by an NFL linebacker. Look at this splatter. This is nuts. This is such a big area of damage. And this thing hit the ground really hard. Like, we tore up a lot of dirt. I was really hoping that we could find some of the bullet, but I don't think that's gonna happen. It looks like it all just disintegrated. But the one thing that did not disintegrate was the energy.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, that is some real big bore energy. First table throw at the new range.
Hit the cock.
Dang it! It's okay, I'm more of a point blank guy
Pause.
anyway.
Nice.
So if you're gonna use the world's largest sporting rifle and shoot some zombie torsos, I feel like you need more than one.
We'll go through two of them surely. Huh? Hey yo.
So today, we don't have one, but two Ballistic Dummy Labs zombie torsos. That was a really good slap. If you've never seen these before, they have lifelike flesh, bones, organs, and have been zombified with green blood. I've shot these with just about everything, but one thing we have not shot them with is a 950. And now we are gonna blast both of these things. What I'm thinking is, first we use the brass solid and we see if we can make it through both of them. And then whichever one is fresher will get moved to the front, and we're gonna hit it with the lead hollow point. And after seeing what it did to that steel target, I am very excited to see what our results are gonna be. Okay, here we go.
I don't think it will be.
Oh!
Yeah, Would have been cool though. A lot of recoil. But nah, bro turned to a queso for a second. How is the first one more intact than the second one? Huh. That shit just flew out.
It doesn't look like there's much left of those zombie torsos. Also not much left of my shoulder. Oh, okay, well, I may have needed more than 2 zombie torsos. Looks like zombie number 2 got it worse than zombie number 1. I've actually never seen it happen like this before. So,
interesting.
We have a giant hole right here, and I want to add that the 950 JDJ is sighted in quite well. It is dead on. That is exactly where I was aiming. And then we have a pretty big hole out the back. Now here, we literally knocked this thing in half. I've never seen this happen before. I've seen some really big energy transfers, but typically it takes a few shots from something to do this. I've never seen one just get knocked in half right off the bat.
Facts.
So I'm guessing we hit somewhere in here, and oh my gosh.
Pause.
Yeah, that's just
back to normal.
There's just nothing left. That's insane. I'm not really, maybe it's that hole. That's a pretty big hole. Wow, that is quite the crater. Holy cow. That's really deep. Okay, now it's time to hit what's left of those zombie torsos with the 2,600 grain 950 JDJ hollow point. I'm actually kind of sad because I thought the brass solid would zip through both and then we'd still have plenty of zombie for this shot.
That's good.
But it looks like we're only gonna have 1 zombie. And here soon, we're gonna have no zombies. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. I don't know who felt that more, Mr. Zombie or me. Sinuses are all kinds of cleared out right now.
It be kicking. Surviving this one? I think he would. Deadpool regenerates better than Wolverine.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say that the 950 JDJ Fat Mac is the most destructive firearm I've had on the channel. I have never seen 2 torsos get this torn apart in just 2 shots. And that lead round is really doing a lot of damage. It completely destroyed this zombie torso and then continued on into the berm. I'm gonna try to flip this over. Oh dear, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious.
Human game.
It's a lot of damage. Yeah. A little unfortunate too because these things are not cheap, and neither is 950 JDJ ammunition. So if you would like to support the channel and see more awesome videos like you're at it, because of this guy, look at that thing. I need to load up another round. It even has an egg sac. Ow! Ow! That is what is in my...
What is that?
This guy. Don't want to dig or put my hand here because of this guy. Look at that thing. I need to load up another round.
What the fuck is that?
Egg sack. Ow! Ow! That is what is in my nightmares. Tarantulas and eggplants.
Yeah.
Oh,
egg sack.
Okay. We got 2 zombie heads that are still good.
Oh,
So
here we go.
We set these things up, and we take one more shot. What do you think? Please, stop.
Timed it.
Let's try the lightning one more time. Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh. I think I may have just nicked them.
Same incident happens? Nah. Nah, yeah, they're dead. That little graze, deadly.
So I may have just nicked those zombie heads, but that still did a lot of damage. I believe this is contestant number 1. And number 2, well, number 2 is a lot worse off. So what I've learned today is the 950 JDJ Fat Mac is delivering a tremendous amount of energy to your target and also to your shoulder. Well, I think that's going to conclude today's video. I missed my target. I know after today's video, you are not going to be satisfied. You want to see more 950. Well, let me know what you want to see me blast with it next. Oh, no! Yeah! Oh, no! No!
That would have been cool. Oh. Monkey.
Sometimes you just gotta go point blank. If you enjoyed today's video,
sometimes you gotta return back to monkey.
Be sure and give it a like and forms. Just in Miss Scott, thank you so much for
Girls
watching
wouldn't understand.
Ballistics. I'll see you next time.
Time to end the stream. Oh yeah. So 1 more minute left. Monkey power is always good. Facts. Alright, well. Yeah. As always, love all your mentals. Hope you enjoy your stay. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. So peace out and good night.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
It's okay, bro. It's okay to be toxic. It won't really affect me. But hey, I'm not that guy, but I am that fella.